in my live streams, because yesterday that's what one of my viewers had asked, among other things, which he had a lot of cool like questions. Totally dug, because he gave me a lot more inspiration to make this the one freaking like live stream of more rarities, because I've been wanting that. As we see this like jackrabbit like squid, or maybe it's an octopod type family running around. Looks like some kind of crazy hybrid. Probably has some kangaroo gene in it. I don't know. But it seems happy and it's peaceful and it's a vegetarian from last time I scanned it. Now this guy, I don't know about him. He'd be like some angry ass fucking Vaporeon reject. This is the Pokemon reject planet. Oh shit. Something sounds really pissed. Analyze. It's an alpha, it's submissive. Okay, so it's just passive aggressive from time to time. Holy shit, these animals are crazy. I mean, I've seen some crazy stuff before, but this is just like very aquatically crazy with no water. It's like they've evolved to like utilize the radiation as a sea. It literally is crazy like that. Alright, so let me see over here. I need to fill up everything that I need before I take off, and look at like more than likely my warp drives, because where we're going we're going to need a lot of it. Well, not a lot of it, but a good portion of it. And I want everything just topped off. So I got about 40%, which is pretty decent, but I still need a little bit more in order to like survive in the intergalactic trolling portions of piracy. So looks like iron is always my damn stowaway. Damn you, iron. Seriously. Shame on you. But you know what? Let's go ahead and get rid of it real fast, because I don't really need it for anything at this very moment. And if anything, if I need it later on, I can just make it again. Because my ship seems to be pretty decently fixed. So I left myself in a very nice standpoint. So we're going to need a little carbon. We got the plutonium. So let's go ahead and get these plutonium stacks right here near the base. Aluminum will swoop up, get something with this carbon. I gotta watch out for that fucking iron right there. Trying to be a bit hitchhiker inside of this journey of my backpack, but nah, we're not gonna let it happen like that. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, damn you, iron! Bastard. Every time. Like, I wish you can have like a setting on the gun where it just like allows you to like say, just don't allow this in the inventory, you know what I mean? Or just don't, you know, have like a friendly fire for iron. It's like, it's cool, bro. We have no war with you unless it's a necessity. We don't go into the iron reserves. We don't want to pay the iron price. Okay, so let me go ahead and see what's inside of here real fast. Nothing much more than a Gek charm. Sometimes you luck out, you get some cool stuff. Jet pods usually have like energizing points, which are going to be great for my life support since I never pay attention to it. But right now I have enough to make some of the antimatter that I so seek. So I'm just gonna make probably like 3. That's perfect right there. Let's go ahead and turn those into electron vapors, because I don't want to waste all my freaking plutonium. That's gonna be useful later on. You learn how to run lean builds and run them efficiently, but it's not too hard. It's fun actually. So looks like I need to let this damn menu. I wish they had more of a quick hotbar. I'm pretty sure on PC that people would argue it's like, yeah, it's better. I'm telling you, everything's better on PC. It really is. The mouse and the keyboard and everything is just so coexistent together. You have to excuse my distraction because of that fucking huge, what looked like a crap load of titanium in just one spot. Okay, I'm gonna land right here and get more of my bearings, because I saw that and that was like amazing. I hope it wasn't just iron. Oh, no. Okay. Ow. I'm like so like caught up with trying to figure out what this is. I'm not even caring about the shield. It's like, sorry, yet again I failed the suit in the computer. So at least I got some titanium in like the works. Maybe here in the future, but the zinc I can take right now. That's that. Presently, I need that. I might as well think some thallium because I can really quickly just boot in those warp drives real fast. So it's like yellow, red necessities. Like when you're like just like trying to trove through here and try to get what you need. Oh, yes. I knew that was an irregularity. What is a disturbance in the material force? I could sense it. Alright. So, I'm gonna go ahead and pull up as much as I can of this thallium, because it looks like fucking huge grapefruits. This is like, I love how thallium comes in all shapes and sizes, and it's so funny. Like, it's like one of the coolest ones, because like zinc is like, it always comes as that flower, and platinum usually typically always comes as that like weird blue one, but like every so often you can come across it where you're just like, oh, whoa, look at thallium, it's like a grapefruit. Doesn't look like a, you know, a jelly bean from the Jelly Belly factory anymore. So it seems like there's a Rosetta Stone and what looks like, you know, more zinc and titanium possibly. So I think I have enough iridium, so I can definitely like make it conversion into antimatter, and then the thallium I get along the way, I should be able to boot in those warp drives, fill up the tank, and get rid of a shitload of my inventory, which would be really nice. And in the process, we can get to try to get some more rare planets. Man, I am parched. I might have to run upstairs to go grab some water in a little bit. Oh, yes. I see the titanium fortress of solitude. I'm sorry, titanium. Superman, Batman, Aquaman. Your fortress is mine. I guess that would make me like Luthor right now at this point in time. I guess sometimes you just gotta mine what you need in space. I don't know. It hella did look like a Fortress of Solitude, but this robot's very pissed. Yep, I knew it. He was very mad. I mean, rightfully so. That was like probably their like freaking like lifeline for everything. They're like, everyone in this North Continent fed off of that titanium force. It's like some Avatar type shit. They just come over and they absorb the titanium through like their like 0 and 1 Wi-Fi reflector, some crazy crap. It doesn't make sense, but somehow James Cameron can make it look beautiful. He raises the bar, like usual. Oh, damn you. Oh. Alright, we're gonna do this, because sometimes you can get, like, really cool, like, freaking upgrades for, like, your weapons. Like, so if you're looking for, like, more of an upgrade point of, like, getting stuff, because I know, like, Ralph, one of the other viewers, was, like, looking at, like, how do you get blueprints and stuff like that for more warp drives, but, like, more in general for other stuff. You can get this by just opening up these lovely containers right here. But I already know this one. See, platinum. The only time it's really exciting when you see, like, platinum is when it's not platinum and it's cryonite, and you're just like, oh my gosh, this is, like, a fucking cryo moment. It's so fucking hilarious. Because it is rare, but it's not super rare. It's like rarer of the rare elements. You know, it's like that tip top where it's like almost like wanted to be the purple element of like periodics, but it didn't make it. Don't worry, thermal protection. I think I can refill you with one of those canister things. No, but I have enough titanium and it's fine. Get out. Bad. Anyways, let's go ahead and see if we can craft some stuff. It's really quiet right here, and I'm gonna send over. I sent over all my gold. Oh well. So, let's make some antimatter. Ooh, I can make a lot of those rare rocks, which I should probably do afterwards. Alright, cool. I'm just close enough where that works. Sometimes it doesn't, and you're like, you're shit out of luck. And you're not happy. Okay, so now iridium becomes the main drive. Now, I'm going to take a really good moment right now to think I can probably get more plutonium anyways, and the thallium, oh my gosh, that's a lot. But dear gosh, you can make some really cool freaking like money off of that. So I'm just going to go ahead and just make some stuff real quick, and like what happens when it comes down to making this stuff and selling it. Alright, it seems like I'm out of plutonium. Darn. Alright. And the red rock becomes our white whale. Sorry, ship. I'll be back. I see our victim. This poor plutonium. It's like I'm swooping in like a sky shark. It makes you feel any better, plutonium. It's for science. Okay. So it looks like I have some options that I can probably possibly get past. But that's probably not titanium, that's probably just zinc, which we need iridium now. So, not an issue. But for getting rid of some of this titanium, I very easily, oh shit, I very not can easily, but we need to search out more of the plutonium. So it looks like I already discovered that down there. There's zinc. Looks like plutonium. Yeah, there's a cave entrance. Alright, let's go ahead and get in there. Drop, 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 drop. Okay, kick in the boosters. Tap it. Ah! Oops. It's all gravy though. And if I remember correct, the rare element is freaking, shit, aluminum down here? So, lucky me. I'm gonna go ahead and top off my aluminum. If my inventory can stand a little bit more, just, you know, I would have such a funny time seeing like the reality of like what this like actual suit looks like from like the third person. Like this poor exosuit takes so much abuse. All right, cool. There we go. And that looks like a healthy portion of like plutonium. Hey, what's going on? Oh shit! Like you came into view, and so did a fucking predator. Damn it! Alright, hold on, give me 1 second. Ah. These little critters, it's always the insects. They're always the ones that like give you like the run for the money. Okay, so I got his carbon. I collected it. Oh, apparently he was not alone. Either that or he has like some kind of like dig move. Yeah, I'm on to you. Nah, but I collected the carbon, so the other one's really much dead. It had a partner in crime. Alright, so I think I've disturbed enough. It's like shit's like freaking away from like the possibility of all these crazy fake animals. They're like, oh my gosh, run, run! So funny. Alright, let me go ahead and pull up the like chat. I didn't even like get into that. I got like into like trying to find rare elements. Like, and that's what I'm trying to find is like more of the periodic points. Okay, actually, damn it, they are really plentiful around here. That's right, best run. Holy shit, I think this is crazy. I think there's another one behind that rock too. Alright. Okay. I think the insect infestation is finally kind of calmed down, but I hear like some kind of like growling. I think that's the animal right over there. It's like hopefully not being too pissed off at me right now, but
I just finished a 3-hour stream.
Did you? Okay, cool. YouTube is being like really friendly right now, and it was able to let me get into the chat instantly. So let's see who's here. Oh, Emilio, what's going on? Terrible Gaming TV, what's going on? Dude, that must have been crazy. Like, you must be a little bit easier to kind of like just like sit back and watch rather than freaking like play and stream. Because it's like, you know, like one thing is like kind of cool. Like you can be tired, you can be like physically tired and mentally tired. And sometimes like, you play games like Fallout, like for instance, like we've all played like Fallout 4, I'm hoping. And you know, it's like you play it for like, you know, 5 or 6 hours or 3 hours, and you just feel fucking exhausted. So it's like depending on the game you're playing and like where it like makes you access like what's going on. So for me, this is kind of like a chill game. It's just like, okay, just remember the formulas and you're fine. Just make it mental memory. But what were you streaming? Were you streaming No Man's Sky, or were you playing another thing? What's going on, third viewer? Popping in.
I had a guy who lives 2 doors down from me watching.
Oh, cool. Oh, weather warming, come on. It's a weather warming, it's not weather warning at this point in time, because it is getting fucking hot. Hopefully this sack of titanium doesn't like start an intergalactic war. I'm not trying to do that today, alright? Just trying to have a fun time, robot.
No Man's Sky.
Oh man. Okay, so let me see and show you guys what I'm after today. So these were the ones that were kind of like given like the point of where do you find these? and like freaking, it doesn't matter if it's thermal protection. I'm gonna ignore my computer like normal, and like it's gonna get pissed at me, but it might come to kill me. But whatever. The point being is Radnex is like this really crazy like thing that I found as a rock. Other people found like floating like spaghetti monsters apparently, and the rest of these, and there's one other element apparently I haven't found. So like this is one of the ones I'm gonna try to get to for as far as like looking at and see what's going on. That's cool that you were able to stream it for like 3 hours.
4 extra subs.
Oh yeah. A lot of people jumped on last night. It was like really freaking cool. Where are you in the galaxy? Like, if you spent like 3 hours in No Man's Sky, like, are you a little closer to the galactic core at all? Oh, sweet. There's some plutonium. It's alright, computer, I have a plan, don't worry. It involves going in this cave. And now, I can utilize... Wow, that creature is just very vocal. It's a lead singer sometime in a rock band. Like, literally, a bedrock band. That dude's just... He's just pissed off all the time. And leave those, like, honey badgers alone. They cry out for something crazy. Because I need to line myself up with the ship so I can burrow out of here. Like, I gotta admit, this is like some kind of like earthworm gym looking shit right here. Like those like creatures that are just like hopping around. Because at first they look like little jackrabbits and like they're just mutated from squids. But now looking at it, it looks like some kind of defective earthworm gym or some shit like that. Then all of a sudden earthworm gym comes out of nowhere. He's like, those were my kids. How dare you? And I'm like, oh shit, time to leave the planet. Time to leave the planet now.
I have been drinking, so it was a slow stream, a lot of standing around talking to viewers.
Oh man, that's kind of cool. Like, it's always nice to like kind of like interface with like what's going on with the viewers. So that's really cool. Cheers to you, and especially since it was like your birthday yesterday, if I remember correctly. So, you know, you deserve a little like digital cheers. But I see 4 people in this. So, you know, hey, you guys can always join the chat while, like, the freaking chat is still chatting. Apparently after 500, that's when it breaks. It's just like, nope, I can't talk anymore. It's like, yay, PlayStation, you might want to fix that. But I don't know if many people utilize that function that I do. Like, I like it because it's, like, more interfacive, so I can, like, kind of have a conversation rather than continuously looking over. Like, that's when the multitask for me, like, kind of stops. It becomes a little bit more difficult. Alright, so the storm is not a big deal at all, but it seems like that pissed off insect somehow is trying to chase me down again like a little, like, snippy ass dog.
I made an extra 6 subs.
Nice, dude, congratulations. Oh, I have no more fuel, but yeah, I have a lot of plutonium to put in the tank. Oh, sweet. Alright, so let's go ahead and blast off. So, since everything's in working order, and I was able to basically craft what I didn't...
gained an extra 6, I should say.
Hey man, it's like, flipping it up, because I know, like, if I remember correct, you said you were stuck at, like, 256, 236, something like that? But, like, I mean, it's cool. I mean, if I might be mistaken, because I met a lot of new people last night, yourself more included, so... Let's see, Iridium. Okay, that's my main gen. Nice! Congratulations, 243. Getting up there. That's triple digits.
I was stuck on.
Ah, this is so glorious. I love Iridium. It's like, it doesn't discriminate at all. It's just like, hi, I'm Iridium. I'm out there. I'm not like Nickel, my brother, that's a bastard and likes to hide near the Iron Seas. You know, it's like, no, hi, I'm Iridium. I'm just ready and available and always there to help you make warp drive possible. But I guess that is the kind of game developers. They wouldn't be like super dicks. They're just like, we're gonna make this game broken and we're gonna make warp drives almost impossible to get to, so they're stuck on the planet. They'll never get to the core. It will take them a lifetime to figure out. We will never fix this game. You know, like, I don't know. I don't think the game developer's that cynical, but you know. Whoa, that's some pretty cool galactic shot right there. I mean, that'd be really cool. Honestly, I could see it on some like creepers ass van though, like, and it would ruin this like ambiance right here. Just like, you know, some 80s style van with that painted on. I mean, yeah, it looked cool, but it's just like, who the fuck drives an 80s style van nowadays except for like weird ass people? Like, by the way, that was super fucking hilarious when Pokemon Go came out. Like, there was a hell of a lot of memes that were already like freaking like kind of capitalizing on the whole point of like Pokemon Go. You're not supposed to do stuff. Like, so it's like, how do people catch like kids nowadays? There was just like this meme of like some guy in a van just like rare Pokemon inside, and I was just like, that's wrong. That is so fucking wrong. But it is so fucking hilarious. But this is kind of like the life of Pokemon Go that is kind of bred out there nowadays, where it's like I see Chris Hansen popping up in a fucking like van, like, hey, here, just take a seat, go ahead and turn off that app real fast. Yeah, we need you to take a seat. No, just go ahead and sit down right here. Yeah, you're not in any trouble. You can go at any time. It's about 50 cops behind me, but you can go at any time. It's like some crazy ass shit like that. But I'm gonna go ahead and put my ship into auto drive, since I don't really need it to do anything. I'm gonna make some warp drives, which I was more than likely needing to do. So there's 2 pieces of antimatter. I'm probably gonna see it. I knew it, you little bastard. Iron, you always slip in there somehow. I don't even understand. Like, I tried to like keep a better aiming system. I've like literally rigorously got on top of my own ass to like freaking be like, I need to be better at shooting so I don't like nick iron, and it still somehow gets in there. Maybe I just need to get better at accuracy. I don't know. We'll find out. I'll be the fastest 6-shooter in the freaking West, maybe sometime in some galactic quadrant. Until like there's some other quadrant guy like that steps up bigger and better. It's a challenge though. That'd be fun. It's always nice to have that Goku spirit. Just like, yeah, just do it to have fun. Do it to better yourself. But it looks like we are almost completed, and like for the most part I am digging the fact that I do not have a lot of inventory slots, but it is going to be pay off the next time I hit a space station. That's what I'm digging, because I'm at 2.1. I want to get to like 3, maybe 4 million. I can definitely do that, especially with all the titanium we're hitting, and especially with trying to get to these rare elements today. That's the whole point. Like, I'm trying to help Ralph find out where the hell those are, because I want to find out where those are. That'd be interesting as fuck to find out where those are. But enough dilly-dallying. I need to put this warp drive inside the freaking bank of my hyperdrive. Alright, and I have 1 extra slot that I can go ahead and slam inside of here, so we're going to go ahead and pick titanium as our lucky element of the day. It gets to go on a journey. Apparently not too long. Alright, cool. Let's blast off. We're out of here. And just before we actually go into warp, like I said, I need to sell some shit at like the space station, because I don't want to end up on a planet that has hella cool shit and not be able to just run and gun, because like that is kind of like one of the worst things you can get into this game, is like when you get on a rare planet, more than likely there's going to be a lot of security, or they're just going to be very skittish, or they're going to be just really big robots, so it's like you have to understand, like for me, the way that I play it is like I want to go like in Rambo status. Like I don't want to be Rambo, but if someone draws first blood, they drew first blood, so it's like it's on, like so. No Man's Sky makes you prep. It's really weird. It's like you're getting ready for something. You're just like, alright, I gotta do this, this, and this. That's checked off. Let's do this. Let's warp into a freaking like war zone of what's possibly like hella rare and what it contains in rare. So, hopefully the space station doesn't take too long, because I think I have the planet. It's what's lined up in the background. I'm like, damn, like 1 minute and 9 seconds? That's crazy. But the space station is still going to be probably 11 seconds away from the planet anyway, so we still probably got like 55 seconds to like, oh shit, okay, maybe not. Sweet. It was good to be wrong in that situation. It's like when you're waiting for something to install. The longest percentage is always the last one. You're just like, wait a minute, why has it been stuck at 99 for the last 3 minutes and it only took it 30 seconds to get there? That doesn't make sense. It's like, oh, well, all the folders are closing and shit like that. Alright, cool. So, I'm going to go ahead and jump into what's going on in the space station lobby. And while a lot of people just filter in, they all come down to the lobby. Man, where the hell is that in the movie theaters anymore? Like, I'm sorry, I would, like, freaking laugh my ass off if I saw it. Just like you see like an old retro fucking let's go to the lobby like fucking song with like the hot dog, the bag of popcorn, the soda, as like all these animated creatures, kind of like the twisted version of like what was this Sausage Party, like, which was hilarious. I recommend it to anyone who hasn't watched it. It's great fucking cinematography. It's a little over the top, but like so was Team America, and I loved it. I'm kind of interested to see what the uncut version is. It'd probably be a little bit more I guess the more imaginative point of what it did not get censored. So let's go ahead and sell what we can. So you're the proud owner of a Gek Charm, even though they're probably warriors and they don't like each other, and you can have my power canister because I don't need that. And Carbon, you're gone.
I want to see that Sausage Party.
You should watch it. It's hilarious. Like, especially like with the cast that they have, everyone in there is just like dynamite for like what they're trying to craft. So, always a recommender. Definitely an M7 approved, like freaking like movie of watching. But freaking like there's like also the question though. It's like how well they wrote in all these like hilarious like jokes, because like some people like when you say, well, is Sausage Party like racist, and I'm like, well, no, not really. It's like hilarious, but it just points out portions that, like, you know, history, what happened, you know, you can't silence history. It's talked about. So it's like they just kind of capitalized on that really fucking well. And there's nothing I can really like buy from him that I want and sell at them, and I hear that lobby completely full, so let's all get to the lobby. But yeah, you should definitely watch that movie. I agree 100% with trying to like watch that movie. Alright, we get to the fucking lobby. Sometimes it's way easier to get out of these things, and sometimes I always get like fucking lost, like it's some like fucking hay maze. It's like, oh shit. Even though hay mazes are completely like idiot proof. I mean, like seriously, if you get lost, you just like climb on top of it and you're like, oh, okay, cool, I can just climb on top of it and walk away. You know, it's not like a fucking, like, you know, a hedge mush base. I mean, like, you can like get through the hedge eventually, but like freaking, like, you know, you come out with cuts and probably random shit, and like it's not a fun experience. So it's just like, you know, like hay maze is not hard. But let's see what we can sell this guy at a very nice ass price. So far, nothing. He's a cheapskate. Not even my, like, oh, titanium. Apparently not. Here you are, sir. You can have this. You can have my cryonite. I'm not, well, actually, yeah, you can have the dynamic resonator for that price. Fuck yeah, you can have that. And plutonium? Yeah, I already topped off everything I needed anyway, so he's the proud owner of everything. Congratulations, sir. You helped me clean out my inventory. I hope you're happy. So from that point, let me go ahead and make sure that my inventory inside my ship is cleared out, that I have some stuff I don't need. Like cryonite, again, I don't really need it too much right now at this very moment, so I'm going to go ahead and dip out and like just remove that, because I can get a nice price from that from this dude, and I know how to get that pretty well, so it doesn't bother me as much. And looks like I need to refuel myself and then sell the thallium. So I can add some more stuff in here, add more rare elements before this. Well, let me make the sale, because these dudes will just like dip hella fucking hardcore. Like, if you give them like 5 or 10 seconds where you just let your guard down with from sales, they're like, oh no, later we gotta make sales in another quadrant. Time is money.
Mac, I have to go. It's 1 here.
Oh man, for shit. Definitely try to get some rest. But thanks for stopping by.
Bedtime.
Bedtime indeed. Let's see here. Alright, well later, Terrible Gaming TV. I will see you later, and hopefully, like, this was a nice birthday experience, because I woke up and I guess you're still awake, so, I mean, like, definitely get some rest, dude. Have a nice wake up point later. Alright, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and turn my phone on to the off function for a quick second so it can cool down, because it was, like, getting really fucking overheated. My phone sometimes is a bastard. But with technology, all can be like that sometimes. Okay, cool. So 2.5. That's exactly kind of like what I wanted to get up to, because now I can buy like probably a ship that's a little bit better than mine, but I don't need to at this point because I have a full warp drive. That's the one thing that you need to kind of like casually get used to. Is like I thought I could do that the first time, and I was like, oh man, that was so depressing. Like I can't like. Oh, cool. Let me see where we're at real fast. Light years. I'm gonna fight them for sure, because I want like more like pirate ships destroyed in this intergalactic war we call. But looks like we're around a lot of colorful stuff right here, so this should be pretty fun. Alright, where are these little bastards? Because they just like pop out of warp. Now that I figured out, you start seeing like this little bit like there it is, the distortion in the space temporal. Yeah, you little bastards. I get your tricks. Alright, I'm gonna pull a 360 on these little punks. Oh, here we go. Wow, this little... Dude, that guy was like, oh shit, shields are down. Yeah, I understand, computer, just calm down. Okay. Whew. I know the computer at this point is like, you know, you're really fucked at this point. Alright, cool. Let me just collect their intergalactic booty. I like it. That's kind of like the reason I kind of like destroying pirates now. It's like, wait a minute. They actually have the material that usually resides for warp drives. So, kind of like where you can find titanium in robots. If you beat the shit out of pirates, you get the freaking material, like emerald, see? Emerald, aluminum. Like, and that's like worth something actually a lot sometimes. You know, pirates are pretty chill sometimes when you're stealing from them and stopping like people at war. So let me go ahead and move that back over there. At this point in time, it seems like the only thing I can move over is just like emerald for sure. And aluminum for sure. And that leaves me 2 extra slots for the future. Ah, here we go. Gold. There we go. Perfect. Now I have everything that's like rare and shit like there. So, let's go ahead and dip out. We're gonna go find a planet that isn't green. We're just gonna probably hopefully find like more bigger gas giant that's a little bit more rare. So I'm gonna break off from this real quick and let's go ahead and just explore, you know, roughly near where we're at, so we don't have to like fly too far. So that looks like a normal, like kind of a yellow planet. Well, it might be green, maybe. I don't know. Let me see if I can get it to like click on it now, because I think I over zoomed on it. There we go. So that looks like a pretty basic planet. It has 6. It's a class E. I haven't figured out what classes hold certain things, and that might be something that actually might be like some pretty like interesting points. I'm assuming, yeah, he went to sleep in Milio. But like backing out, that is kind of a greenish. There is what looks like a really bluish, a phosphorus looking blue. Even though phosphorus doesn't technically look blue, but it's just so bright. It's like burning, like when you throw like phosphorus in water. That was a fun chemistry experience when like you were in like high school. They're like, hey, put this in this water and watch this go like all bright and boil and shit. You're like, what the fuck? Water and solids can do that? Like hydrogen does like crazy crap. Alright, so this class of 3 planets, and there's like an 07, which kind of looks interesting. I mean, it is a blue planet, so I think we can get a little bit more promising things from this. So I'm gonna go ahead and say, let's go ahead and discover this and see what's up with it. And then maybe we'll go off to some green ones too, because like for me, the green ones were the ones where I was finding more of the purple elements too. So we're just gonna dip in very quietly and see what we can find inside of here. And I can't wait to get like another spaceship, because it's like you get, every time you get a different one, it's like a different like way to kind of view what's going on. It'd be kind of cool to have one that's like has like solar reflectors. It's like kind of narrows it down a little bit. It's like, oh, it's not as like freaking crazy as bright. So I would feel really bad for someone who had epilepsy. I would never refer this game to someone that had that. It's like, no, you will like trigger like crazy seizures. I'm pretty sure your doctor would even be like, yeah, don't play No Man's Sky. It's not made for you. All the flashing lights, like so it's like. Yeah, it is kind of crazy intense. Like even for me, like I'm like looking at it, I'm like, damn, dude, like this is like really bright. But looks like this is a really cool looking planet. It actually looks like it has continents like separated right there, which is kind of cool. It kind of looks like Earth. Wait, what's that? Well, I mean, it's not named Mars, but it kind of looks like Mars a little bit, but I mean Mars would not be relatively that close. That'd have to be our moon at that point, which I think that is a separate planet. Yeah, it's not even a moon. Alright, so let's get to this like lovely little blue planet right here and see what's on it. Just dip with our pulse drive way faster. Alright, so an entry so far, I like this. This is cold, looks like, and we're... Oh, I already saw something. Did you guys glimpse that? It looks like it's either a colorful rock, which I've been fooled before. And sometimes you just gotta smash that fucking like a square button. Because like you're trying to land and it's just like, I don't know. Weather, whiteout, security, high. Okay, so we have a lot of like very interesting things that can go into the situation. I already see what I think I saw right here, so we need to see what that element is. Now this may be just like the normals, like where you get the rarities, like the Gravitino balls and like the freaking like vortex cubes and these regular ones. But this looks like maybe like it might be. Yeah, I was about to say it is definitely that. Which I don't know if I really want to risk my life over those. I mean, I could sell them, but that's not what I'm looking for. So I think I'm just gonna dip and take some like plutonium. And what the fuck? Oh my gosh! I don't care. That thing can shoot me, but I gotta catalog this thing. Fine. You know what? Let me take care of you real fast. I am trying to do this for science, robot. You need to back the fuck off. I'm trying to study fucking sky, fucking jellyfish. That is not normal. Or Metroid Prime's like ancestor or some shit like that. Why can't I scan it? Why is it not scannable? That's weird. Maybe it's like a ice mirage. I don't know. I need to get out of here. Whatever the hell it is really weird. And apparently it's not scannable, which just makes me freaked out. So we're gonna go ahead and like dip out because like this already doesn't have what we need. So let's go visit that Mars-style planet and see what it has on it, which is right here. Looks like. So we're gonna just push straight forward past the atmosphere and go directly right there. No, actually that's different. That's another Earth-style like planet. So there's another one. There's two of them. All right, so let's get our bearings here real fast because that one looks pretty close. Because there was 3 planets, and that would be the 3rd in this like big solar. Damn thammium rock! Get out of my view. Yeah, I don't need thammium. Don't worry about it, computer. Just redistribute it as little meteors to hit the planet. There's the sun. Damn. Okay, well, let's go ahead and go to this planet. We'll see the other one once we go past there, because we'll see this big-ass one. It'll say, it's discovered. So, there is our point of interest right here. Now, at the same time, it could have just been, like, the sun reflecting off of it, because you can see in the background, like, this nebula looks hella red and shit like that. So, it's like, it is kind of cool when you go into certain nebulas and, like, freaking, like, seeing, like, what happens, like, after, like, freaking supernovas blow up, and you're like, oh, shit, everything's blanketed in green, and everything's blanketed in, like, orange or red, and, like, that's because of all the particles and shit like that, and different elements that are, like, rare and shit. So, I mean, they do paint a pretty fun science project for you to kind of like figure out like as you're journeying into No Man's Sky. So cool thing is like we have plenty of freaking like fuel in the tank, so we shouldn't have an issue getting back off to like freaking the other 3rd planet after we get out of this one, because we'll be there in 15 seconds and we'll barely be like maybe 3/4 of a tank that we can still use. So 9 seconds and we should be like getting our re-entry. That should be pretty cool because it looks like we're going towards more of like the northern hemisphere of the freaking like planet, which is kind of blanketed at nighttime. As you can see, I approach it real quick. It's like we're going to the dark side of the planet. Oh, hopefully like Pink Floyd doesn't like cue in out of nowhere. Like, oh shit, this is Pink Floyd's like vacation home. Okay, so let me go ahead and run out a scan real fast, see what's going on out here. So far, I don't see anything super crazy except for aluminum. It's just chilling there. You can tell by its reflective surface. So I'm not going to stop for aluminum. I know what it is. And I mean, like, that's undeniably like aluminum. And if it isn't, it's gold, because maybe gold just like switches its counterparts. We're looking hella weird like that sometimes.
It's just that good.
Oh. I'm going to definitely have to like freaking like just kind of let it go on autopilot and see what goes on so I can see if it has the rarer elements. Because I want to get those purples. Like these are the main ones for the 2 new people that just kind of popped in here. This is like our freaking Radinex, and above we're looking for as far as there. And this doesn't seem like a very high secure place, so like we may not luck out. We might have to go to the 3rd planet, but I'm still gonna go like a little bit closer. Looks like there's some pretty cool stuff connecting to that cave, which sometimes can be like just colorful ass rocks. It just happens sometimes depending on the environment. If it's radioactive, sometimes it glows. It's like a pet rock that has, a light feature. But it shit happens like that. But so far, nothing. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Eventually, I guess we'll come down to the point where we'll just speed up and get to more of a more habitable point. Because I don't think I'm going to see shit in the sea, and I don't want to go down there because that looks like a freaking space station. Like it was like burrowed into the ground like some Bioshock shit. Alright, let's see here. Man, aluminum is just everywhere. It's like I didn't need it before, and now it's just like freaking. All right, I'll just be here for you. I'll be here. So, yeah, it doesn't look like it has a lot, but you know, I'm just gonna land to make sure once I get down to a point of seeing like what's going on. Oh, there's a little beacon key. You know, I am gonna like really quickly craft a bypass switch. This is the one time I actually say I do want iron, and I'm glad I landed because look what's there. This is another rare element that's probably more likely gonna be a pearl. I take a wild guess. All right. Yep. So I don't really want that right now. Like that's just gonna clog up my inventory. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take some zinc. Take some thallium. It's the strawberry version of thallium. Maybe that's what the Beatles were talking about with strawberry fields. They go underwater too. They're like clamshells apparently, like those fucking pearls. Who would have knew? So everything is really radioactive, so I'm not gonna stay here for too long. And it definitely doesn't have anything that I super need. As fun as it would be to craft a bypass switch, it's just like I'm gonna end up here, and like I'm not gonna find exactly what I want, which is those purple materials. So I'm just gonna push on. I'm gonna make the executive decision to try not to, damn it. Okay, we're gonna get the knowledge stone and then we're out of here. I swear. And that's zinc. And then we're out of here. Maybe analyze like one or two things between here and the ship. But I swear we're out of here after that. Like this cotton candy looking, you know, saltwater taffy colored plant. Anonymitron. Because anything sounds really cool when you put Tron at the very end of it. It's like Megatron, Ultron. The Trons come from a very powerful naming race. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and blast off here and out of here real fast. But we have plenty of much left, so for as far as like my stockade of like plutonium swapping over, like I should have enough to fill it about halfway. So we'll have to get some next time we get out of here and to another planet. So it looks like, yeah, exactly. It lined up all three of those like in a row, which is perfect. So once we break out of this smog-looking filtered atmosphere.
Hello.
Hey, how are you doing? Let's see here. Let's see who I'm talking to. So I already discovered that one, so I need to get to this one right here.
Is the Stephen Hawking voice working again?
It is. I guess like for PlayStation, its like cap out is probably about like 500. So that is going to be very interesting. But welcome back, Pedro. Vote for Pedro, everyone. If anyone's watched like freaking like that lovely Dynamite, but like freaking like that movie's so fucking hilarious. Holy shit! Oh my gosh, so many funny things happening there. But yeah, the Stephen Hawking voice is working quite well, Emilio, for now at least. We'll see what happens when we break past 500, because that happens kind of easily nowadays. Like once everyone kind of like gets in and like all of a sudden the fucking view counts up for a second. Because like I have plans to like maybe eat around like 8 or 7, but like we'll see what happens. That's like an hour or two from now, so who knows what happens. So the cool thing was I was about right with like the planet like timing. Now I'm not quite sure if I'm like right with the actual physical warp portion of this pulse drive running out of gas. So let's see if we can make it. This is like when you're looking at like your destination, you're like, damn, we're in about 30 miles, and damn, the tank says it has about 29 miles. Let's see how this plays out. So I'm gonna go ahead and break and realign this so I don't waste any more. But you know, the nice factor is I can just really quickly send back this gold and make a little thallium pocket, provided fucking iron doesn't decide if I can just be the dick. Just like, no. Because I'm gonna need it anyways in the future. It's like next time I go to a fucking like pirate point and I get shot out, it's like it is nice to kind of like dip to where you need to kind of like lure them in a certain spot. Because pulse drives are active a little bit before, and just like once they've kind of like dropped in and like done their like little pulse out, like that's kind of like they just like somehow like, I think they have some kind of beacon that just like renders your freaking pulse drives like rickety wrecked. Alright, so cool. Very perfect. And since I have a thallium stockade, we're gonna send that thallium right over. So far I've gotten like very low count stuff inside of my inventory, but that's good. I want to keep it that way for right now. And we need to get to this planet now that we have our full fuel tank. No, I'm hoping Radnex might be on here, because I mean, like, that is a kind of a common, like, of the purples. Like, it's not, like, super crazy for as far as, like, rarities. But who knows? I mean, honestly, it could be nothing. We could, you know, vortex cubes. And, like, I guess there is a way you can stack vortex cubes. That's been told to me before in the past by, like, a really good viewer. You just dismantle ships, and apparently every so often you get, like, these really rarity points where it breaks down, and all of a sudden you get this, like, you know, elite thing where it's, like, 1 of 100. And you're like, what the fuck? What do you mean 100? So you can stack it in, and then you can sell them, like, once you have, like, a shitload of them. So it's, like, you know, a piggy bank of, you know, these venom sacks or whatever you have that, like, breaks down. But I don't know if venom sacks break down like that. That would be fucking hilarious if they did. Really some, like, alien technology. Alright, so I'm so glad I freaking filled up that fuel tank, because we're already almost about, like, halfway there, let alone, we would have not made it. We'd have, like, freaking, like, stopped about, like, you know, 50 parsecs back that way. Holy shit, 8 new people, what's going on? We're up to 8. Hope all you guys are here having a fun time. If you have any questions, definitely shoot me a Q&A while the Stephen Hawking voice is still kicking. Alright, so far I am seeing nothing, but we're looking for, like, for the 4 people that just joined us. This is what I'm, like, what's on my radar. I'm looking for Radnex, I'm looking for, you know, the Callium, you know, and Marine. Like, you know, all these fucking, like, awesome elements that you don't really see that often. And I'm trying to find an algorithm where they exist. Is it, like, you know, blue planets that more exist with, like, certain things in, like, the solar system? Because you gotta search the solar system itself and see, like, what happens when you end up, like, landing in certain places. Like, this is pretty barren, but last time when I thought the same thing, I landed down and there was, like, you know, like, a pearl, like, just, like, nestled in, like, this fucking thing that wasn't rendering. You know, this game is, you know, okay, but sometimes it has hard rendering, so that's why I'm, like, in slow mode, like, the creep mode right now. Like, you know, so you put it in drive, it's just like, you're just, like, in the granny gear, just, like, going down the street. Now, that's interesting, look at that, nickel and what looks like emerald, just, like, chilling right next to each other. That doesn't really normally happen. That's pretty cool. This place is, like, freaking, okay, well, it has a lot of emerald, which is great. Which I don't really need, but, like, in any kind of, like, segment for people that, like, need, like, warp technology, this is, like, a safe haven place for you. You'd be like, freaking, oh my gosh, this is, like, fucking amazing. I'm going to be able to, like, break it, like, 3 or 4 times over and still not really give a shit. But I'm going to go ahead and land once I get a little bit past this station right here and just see if there's anything nestled in nature, because sometimes, like, a lot of this rare stuff sometimes can spawn near caves too, so I want to kind of park in between, like, what looks like a little cave entrance or somewhere around here that would, like, open up to it where I can get down below. And that's kind of looking over here to the left, so I'm going to just take a gamble and see what happens.
So the voice is not working.
It is now. I can hear it at least. I don't know if you guys can. So it's very hot. The sentinels are standard, which is great. But it doesn't seem like there's anything super rare. So I'm going to hit that Rosetta Stone. Looks like there's titanium over there. The reason I can tell that for, like, people that are new viewers and not return viewers, because you know, I spot this shit all the time, is you see the succession of how many there are. There's 3, which means there's probably one that's zinc and the other 2 are, like, a freaking, like, pile of fucking, like, titanium. Now, it could just be they're all titanium. But I'm going to take a gamble and say that's probably more than likely something. Okay, what the fuck are you, you dino aquatic bastard, running up on me like that? Alright. So let's get around this mountain and see what's up. So I was correct. There's our titanium. So, and that's super valuable. If you're trying to make money in the intergalactic, like, freaking currency of trading shit, people will pay a high price for this shit sometimes, and very easily too. You know, it's like you can just sit at a docking bay and you'll see it flip over sometimes. I've gotten down to the point where it's like I get so much money from it. Sometimes I just, like, when I'm trying to get a rush, I don't even care. I'll just, like, sell it for going market price. This is how easy I've figured out how to find this stuff. So same thing with cryonite. It will follow these blue. So I don't see anything super crazy. But at the same time, I'm scanning out to see it. Whoa! It walks upright. It's like a fucking, like, goat that, like, fucking took steroids and, like, fucking just got hella beefcaked and was just, like, fucking, like, extreme as fuck. Like, that is some crazy looking creature right there. It's calm though. Maybe it found yoga. It knows, like, the center of the universe somehow through its mind. No, not yogis. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure there's a lot to be said with yoga and generally, like, decompressing stress in a natural way. Oh, look at that. I just spotted like no tomorrow. It's like platinum's right next to it, so I'm not really worried about it. But I am worried about Buffatron over here. Like, getting pissed off because I'm taking his titanium. Oh, whoa, it's a zinc and platinum. Iron, motherfucker. Get out of here. How many times have I told you? Alright, so we're getting back to the ship. This definitely does not yield what I want. So this is like for a solar system of 3 of what I found. It's found some rare stuff. Titanium, yes, for most people that is kind of a rarity of finding like that, besides having to rickety wreck the fuck out of like the Sentinels. And like that's fun, definitely. If you're working for a trophy, that's definitely fun where you need to actually get to it. But if you're just like trying to casually get down to something like a little bit more like to the point of finding it on a regular basis, go to these like kind of like I guess these planets besides black holes, because black holes do have it, but you gotta search a little hard. These seem like they're a lot more plentiful as you dip off to like more of the solar systems that aren't in the normal route. Now that is an interesting little bouncing jellyfish thing. It's an elder. It's been around for ages and eons. Fuck. Oh, I thought that was the other dude that was like the Buffatron like goat that was like coming out of nowhere. I thought he was like dropping down to its fucking like force to like fucking charge us or some shit like that. Oh my gosh, it can choose.
Yeah, bro.
All right, so our ship is somewhere around over here near the corner. I parked it in like the more higher portions. It's in the eagle's nest. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump up real fast. There we go. Okay, so there's our ship, and here's my landing, and hopefully it's with more grace, or it's falling with style, which seems like I successfully did. That's the only time you can say you fail with style is when you succeeded without
I got
falling.
my mod menu.
Did you? How is it? Thamium. Now you look like a fucking raspberry. There's titanium. Whoa! That's like the fucking way bigger than the other one I saw. That like fucking Godzilla. Goatzilla. Look at him. Oh, that's a different breed of it. Oh, it's the female version of it. Holy shit, the females are Hulkosaurus Rex. The males are just like these tiny little guys. And it's just like, oh no. I guess there's just 2 different types of the females. That's crazy. Hey, the males get a choice of Amazonian or regular. Now where did the ship go? I got like so sidetracked with how fucking like ridiculous that like creature like was like in its size. I'd never seen anything walk around like that. Oh, it's near our ship. I don't think it likes the ship. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here before it like just tries to like kill us. Sorry, creature. I'm out. So, let's go to another solar system. As we look for our elements on this rare chart. Because you don't see purple as much. And you should see purple. That should be a normal thing. Should be a staple of this freaking game.
But guess fucking what? I went on GTA Online with my mods and I got fucking banned till October the 1st, 2016. I have to wait 8 days.
Wait, did you just like say you got banned from GTA like because of like the mods that you had on it? Like that's like hardcore. If so, like you pulled a GTA on GTA. That's so funny. Okay, so that's a green planet, and like, you know, I think for the most part those are kind of like rarities inside of this like little planetary nebulae. So I'm probably gonna check it out just to see what's going on. Like, I'm also gonna check out the one in the very far left distance,
Yes,
which
LOL.
I might be the one that I freaking. Oh, jelly swag! Holy shit! I totally forgot you pop in every so often. Like, how is it? That's so fucking cool. So, like, what mods were you running that got you banned, if you don't mind me asking? Let's see. I'm gonna go check out this other planet. Just meanwhile, did I discover this? Was this my first planet? Maybe. Nope. Okay, so that's got 5 planets and a moon. I'm gonna try to keep everything compact so I can just like remove between like 2 to 3 planets maybe. And that's green, and that has 6 planets. So that has a shitload more possibilities. So I think I can find better. Zoom in here. Okay, now that is colossal. Let's see what that is. It looks like a little bit greenish.
I got banned cause I give myself 4 billion in rank 509, then I got banned lol.
You went out like elite savage. That's so fucking hilarious. So let's go over here. Let's see what happens. And I see the count going up again. So hi new viewers as you like pop in. If you have any questions, definitely chime in. The active chat is active right now. I do notice it does go after 500. It kind of dips out and ends up forcing you to kind of look at the YouTube chat to kind of keep up what's going on. So if you guys do have any questions, like let me know. I can definitely try to answer as much as I can for the most part. But yeah, Jelly Swag, that's fucking so hilarious. Sounds like you ranked up out of control. You're like Super Saiyan 5 out of nowhere. It doesn't even exist, but somehow you achieved it. I wonder what Rockstar
should be legal to mod. I think the rules of the game get too boring after a while.
You know, I think that should be like more of like what they need to do is allow you to have, you know, league styled ones, kind of competitional that are supported in there, and then just let you have the mod section. It's like if you want to go in the dark zone and fucking like Tom Clancy's The Division, you know, it's like you know where the fuck you're going. You're going in the dark zone, you know. There's gonna be fucking people trying to steal your shit, you know, like little hood rats popping out of nowhere. It's like shit happens like that. So it's like, you know what you're getting yourself into. So I think they should just allow the gamers to have what they want instead of like just being like kind of like, I don't care. You know, it's like if people want to try stuff like that, it's like kind of like rooting phones. Like my friend was obsessed with it for the longest time. But I mean, it is the progress that allows applications to grow. You know, it's like you find these mods and these things come about. Like if I remember correct, was it DayZ or some shit like that? One of the zombie games like came from a military mod that they had, like that they had termed over because there was just like this real live military simulation, and they made this freaking zombie game out of it later on because of people using like mods. So it's like mods are essential for the evolution of gaming and generally in the standpoint, but it gets down to that legal point. It's just like
GTA offline. I have like 1.5 mod menus.
Sweet. It's hella elite. Alright. I'm just gonna go ahead and kick up a storm real fast. Seems like there's not much here, but I'm gonna land right here on this peak side. That's going to give me a little bit more of an eagle's view of like, the land and see what it has. Because I see a lot of iridium. That's hella easy to see. So the sentinels are low. The weather is peaceful climate. There's nothing. What the fuck? It's just a barren, peaceful planet with hella shit. Ooh, we can. I mean, shit. We'll get no venom attacks. Shit! Ow! Fuckers.
Guess what? I got the mod menus for free.
That's cool, man. It's always nice to get them like for free. Kind of like how Steam allows you to like, kind of like to transfer the mods around. They're so cool. Like, why does Steam have to be the one cool people? You know, it's like I kind of figure in the end is probably what's going to end up happening with gaming. Is like AAA will probably end up selling out and taking over the most manufactured points of like, you know, failing systems. Because, you know, it's like, I hate to say it, but it's like, I want to say Sony is the strongest it's ever been, but it's not, you know. So it's like, let me switch over real fast. Damn it, get out of this menu. You know, and same thing with the Xboxes, they fail here and there. Like, Microsoft will always be a staple, but like, you know, will they produce really good shit? You know, in order to produce like good shit, you got to be in like having cash flow. So it's like, maybe like you would see like, you know, I hate to say it, but like Sony getting bought out by someone, and that would suck because then the whole point of like what they're gonna give us is gonna be bullshit. So it's like maybe Steam is the ultimate answer later on down the road, where it's just like, oh, you can buy games and get all this cool shit. Like, I mean, I can't help but say that enough. Like, I don't utilize Steam like as much as I should. Like, I really underutilize it. Like, I'm sure if someone like that was like, you know, a streamaholic, they'd be like, dude, Steam is like the fucking like awesome thing ever. You can do everything you want. But it is the truth of it, you know. So Steam machines, I think, are going to be the ones that are like just KO in the end, the silent party. Besides Nintendo's NX.
I can only play with modders who has the same mods.
Oh, so it has to be a locked modding then. That kind of makes sense. Like, you got to make sure that's like running on the same like partition-ish, kind of like 001 link. Let me give this pulse drive a little love. And my life support, apparently. Jeez. Gee golly. Yeah, I know. It's alright, computer. You okay, computer? See? I took care of you and then stop nagging. Okay, so looks like Venom Sacs is all that they have here, and they don't have Radnex. They don't have none of this other stuff, so we have 6 planets to explore, so let's find them. And this really, really dark nebula, like this is like some like really crazy, like usually it's like filled with hella sun and hella vibrance, but you just go over here and like you enter the solar system, it's just so dark. Well, let's go ahead and find the sun, which is right there. Let's find our other planets.
Well, I guess I have to wait till 8 days.
Yeah, exactly. It won't take too long. You'll get there. 8 days will come and go. There's a space station. Okay, so it seems like sometimes those lines give you really good indicators of like trajectory paths. So I'm starting to key into that, being like the intergalactic freeways if you follow them, because I always wondered like what the hell those lines were for the most part. I was like, oh, it must be like, you know, like jet like propulsion like drive, just like whipping through space. It's kind of like how like ice crystals form after a jet. Maybe something crazy happens like that when you're traveling that fast. You like make space like chalk dust or some shit like that. I don't know. I mean, I guess it makes sense. If space was so cold and shit that you shot out there, it would just be like crystallized, and if it was enough of it, it would just like crystallize in a trail. Kind of beautiful if you think about it, but it would be dangerous actually if you traveled inside of there, like because like eventually stuff would be like cold enough to like coalesce and get gravity and kind of like form solid things and shit. That's what space does really good. And I mean, you gotta figure it'd be like whipping by it all the time, so it's like maybe following charter paths are not the thing. It's just like pollute the whole space, just don't worry about it.
I'm not in GTA offline right now, bro.
Cool, man. Alright, so we should be to this other planet pretty soon. I'm like, pretty stoked to see exactly what it has on there. It might be a little bit more easier later on, like to try to like dial in like what we're gonna find. First of our Radnex and Gallium and Marine. Like, we'll see what we find. So 23 seconds. I wish there was a faster portion to make your warp drive just go like ridiculous, but I don't really want to spend too much inside of my ship because right now I have pretty much everything decked out the way I want. So it's like, I mean, I could get rid of this, but I mean that would barely give me anything to my pulse, and I had to rearrange this shit. So I've been waiting to get a new ship. That's why I've been trying to get the Mad Dash for cash, so I can really have a better pulse. Because this is kind of annoying sometimes when you're in transit for this long. It's like, man, I want that hot rod through space to just like fucking whips through like fucking the planetary nebulae like no problem, and that would make our journey a lot easier too. I mean, like that. I mean, that is like what ends up happening. Okay, we're not going to the planet. What's up? Where are these hostiles you speak of? Shields are at their best. They have valuable cargo. Okay, there it is. Welcome to the party, boys. It's going to be a hard day of knocks. Two can play that game. Like, I literally shot him with the laser right around the same time. You had the same idea. I've mastered the like little fucking like swoop in technique, because like there is a certain point where they lock in, you can see exactly what they're doing. Sweet. Pirates are like nothing for me nowadays. Collect. I'm cooler with the Corvex now. They're like, thank you so much for like, killing those bastards. They've been plaguing our skies for centuries. Unless we kind of follow the orbit, let me go ahead and let's give it a little titanium. I mean, I have so much of that shit, it doesn't matter. It is really cool that I figured out how to get a lot of titanium. Like, I am super stoked, because like in the very beginning I would always like, I mean, I'd find it by killing robots, but I always felt bad. It's like I started this like war. Like, someone has to pay for those robots, you know? There's gotta be some depot. It's like, damn it, we're sending it to GZ67-4 again? What the fuck is going on over there? It's like the fucking 50th unit we've sent the last hour. Okay, so this is kind of barren, but this could be kind of good, because sometimes those Randex rocks are kind of like rock looking and also jellyfish looking. Now, I remember seeing like a jellyfish thing looking in the air. Like people said that that might have been something. So maybe the thing I saw earlier might have been something like a special element that I was not really like paying attention to because it was the first thing I've ever seen. I couldn't scan it, couldn't do anything with it. But usually like those rare elements will kind of like peer out as like, you know, something you can scan. So I kind of ruled that as a boulder dash in that department. Alright, so zinc, just common shit. Nothing really crazy to set off on the Richter scale at all. Except for that creature. This looks like a... I don't know what the hell. It's like a porcupine kind of looking thing. Okay, so I'm gonna jump into the ship. It definitely does look like it has titanium a little bit, but that's... I got enough of that. And hopefully we have enough to take off. I figured we would unfortunately be coming to a point where we may not be getting that. Oh, just enough. Just enough. It's probably not going to be enough. Yep. Alright, fine. We'll destroy that rock over there in the head. I was hoping, but I looked at it and I was like, that doesn't look like 25%, but I'm going to be optimistic and hope it is. Like sometimes it just starts and you're just like, oh fuck yeah. It's like that one time where Marty, he's like so pissed off. He's like, the fucking car dies right when he like lines up right before like Doc like hooks in the fucking like line of electricity, and he's just like banging his head on the fucking goddamn like freaking like steering wheel because it won't like fucking go, and you're just like, no. It's like I feel like I have those moments sometimes with like, you know, like these like ships. You can get sometimes you see it and you're just like, it should work. It should work. You know, if you just like bang your hand on like the freaking like dashboard. Give me a dirt show bash. Like that would be really cool. Like in like VR gaming, if they allowed you to do that, like, you know, give it the Fonzie hit and see if it actually works. If someone like wrote that into the OS, it's like, yes, if they slam their hand on the digital dash in a Fonzie hit, it will turn it on. Well, it looks like I got what I needed, so I'm really good to pretty much like get the hell out of here. I was just hoping there'd be like something. Give me that rare. I just want rare. Alright. So, up and at 'em we go. As I hope to like just fill these like freaking like lovely pulse drives with to the max. No, not to the max, but enough. Let's get the fuck out of here. Say goodbye to gold. And up and away we go. Alright, so we found 2 of the 6 planets that are supposed to be here, so it's like I'm kind of wondering like if more of the outer belt might yield something different. So we're out here now. Let's go ahead and analyze what we got in the stars. Alright, so there's our dark side planet, just chilling. I don't see anything. The space station's going to have ours, but I'm looking for those white lines. There they are. So there goes one planet right here I've already discovered. Here goes one of the other planets that are undiscovered, and there's one behind that, which is probably its moon, and then there's another moon of its, which is kind of cool because it's showing the curvature of the longitude of what's happening. So I'm assuming there's probably one right here. Yes. Another one down there in an elliptical pattern. So now that I can kind of read this, like the star maps, let's go ahead and choose this one. Because that's pretty easy to get to. It's not like the other ones where it's like we're doubling back like way farther into like the fucking point of existing. Because I mean like I'm starting to think it's like maybe I can just utilize my warp drive to like just when I pop into space stations check the very first few of them, because it's easier for me to craft warp drives and just like check the first like scouting planet that's right next to you rather than just like keep wasting pulse drives and like until I have more of an upgraded pulse drive. Because that is what my ship is lacking. Because I mean that is like, I mean I'm gonna be eating through thammium. Like luckily they allow you to kind of fuck with this like in like game, because that'd be kind of annoying. Just like halfway through you're just like, oh, we couldn't throw more coal inside the fucking like steam engine. It's like, yeah, that happens. You don't give something fuel, eventually it will stop working for you. But we should be here pretty soon. Like I was hoping that would be a little bit closer. I don't know why, like, it for some reason looked like it would be a hell of a lot closer, but I'm going to assume that the other planets will be way farther, because the one we discovered was, like, pretty much up close, and the other ones were not, so. Let's see what happens as we get a little closer. Now, hopefully some pirates maybe will come out of nowhere. Maybe we can, like, fuck some pirates up, you know, just, like, teach them a lesson, be like, ha, you're not going to get away with your piracy anymore. Like, straight up, like, freaking, like, old school. Like, I wish pirate ships looked like pirate ships in space. That would be like so fucking cool. I mean, it would be novelty as shit, but I mean, it'd be fucking cool as hell. Like, I mean, like that's, like, I'd be like, that's unique, that's for sure. He's got like freaking defenses, but I mean, I guess when you're in space, I mean, you can kind of get like a little interesting with your space designs, unless it's like maybe there are some boundaries with like warp. You're just like, you're not allowed. That's not warp dynamic. You know, it's like you can't have that for like just like the same thing aerodynamics works.
I'm still watching I playing Todd.
Hold on real fast. Let me cue that up real fast because that came out really fast for the chat for some weird reason. Let's see here. Alright, there it is loading. And we still got 17 more seconds until we get to this lovely freaking new planet, which I'm hoping Radanex will be at. Please, please, Radanex. Oh, okay, cool. Jelly Swag, thanks for still watching, even though you're playing GTA, having a fun time. What's your favorite spot in GTA? I'm curious. You like camp at like freaking like the airports? Because I always love to do that myself. Like, airports were just so badass. They just destroy. Oh, it was so fun. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and get over here. Sweet. So this is kind of a little promising. This is a little bit more like luscious for like for as far as vegetation. It looks like spread out plant life. So hopefully we'll find what we need. And I'm just gonna go ahead and just take a wild guess and just land right here. See what we find. So it's really cold. There's probably gonna be, oh, it's really hot. Holy shit. Okay, never mind. Sentinels don't even give a shit to come out here. So far, good signs. I see like a green exclamation point, which is your rare material among rare. So it's like kind of looking at like, you know, when you find like zinc. Oh, dragons. That's a good luck sign right there. That's a hella good luck. Oh, I thought for some reason like when I said vector and gender, I thought it was like vicious as fuck. Airport. Oh, cool. Oh, and here we go. Radnex. Alright. So ladies and gentlemen, we have found some rare of rare. So far the green planets, those are really cool to kind of check out then. Like, and you see these little, look at that little alligator dude. I want that. I hella want that thing. It's shy. It's not even like dangerous. It just looks dangerous and ferocious. What dude would not want to raise one of those? So what's his name? Chomps. Yeah. Chomps. He just loves to chomp down on shit. Damn, this storm is really extreme. But I'm going to catalog all these things going on. And like I see some new viewers popping in. If you guys have any questions, you girls have any questions, pop in while the chat still works. Because it is working right now, but I've noticed after it goes 500, then it kind of goes a little dry. So it becomes a little bit more difficult for me to kind of interface with you guys for the most part. But we did find Radnex, which is one of the rare elements I was looking for with a viewer that I had like popped that question to me last night. Ralph, he was just like, hey, you know, like, how do you get this shit? You know, and I was just like, oh, well, you know, sometimes you come across and these green exclamation points have these like fucking member berries. There's like called Radonux, and there goes fucking my stowaway, that little bastard. Fucking hate iron. He just like always pops onto my list, and I'm like, dude, iron, no one wants you unless you're fixing like some shield. Then you're valuable. What I do want though is this Radnex, which I've been getting a lot of. So I'm hoping that maybe in like the next planet surrounding this, because there are a few of them. That we will find like maybe some other like rare points, like because maybe like it's just like searching out the other ones. So it's like now I am gonna have to take the longer drives to like see what there are here in the solar system just to test it out, since there is a few other planets we can get to. But let me go ahead and re-polish up my freaking hazard material. A lot of titanium, which is found really plentiful near like freaking I guess like bluish planets. I found a shitload of it, like, which is really cool. Like bluish and within like the blue like freaking like star system. So it's like look out for those. Sometimes they do yield that, but not all the time. Like these are ways like looking at like freaking like you see that and you see like two in succession, one right next to it, and it's like more than likely that's gonna be like your like, you know, crazy rare shit like that. But that's just like plutonium or like thamium, one of the two. It's not gonna be like a titanium where it shifts over. Now this is rare, like when you're seeing this like on this top side where the underbelly's element is exposed, which is emerald. So I'm just going to snag some of this up real fast, because this is going to come in handy, really useful later on, because we'll be in space and I'm going to need it, and I don't want to need it and not have it, and much rather have it than not need it, which is a kind of an oxymoron when you think about it, because you're always going to be needing it in this game. And there goes iron, motherfucker. Get rid of it later. At least it just has a place to chill. Like, okay. So that's just a lot more of the plutonium. So I've definitely got my take on what's going on. So I'm going to continue towards our ship and to any radnecks as we swing around in this like freaking elemental storm. That's one gigantuan rock right there. Alright, top off this. So that's getting low. I don't want to worry about that for a second. Oh, this is going to hurt really bad. Damn it. It's alright. The heat will melt it back together. It'll mend it. The Hellion is heat activated. That's what the salesman said, at least. Okay. So, our ship is definitely not too far, and my jetpack is probably more than likely filled up. Yes, sweet. Hey, don't worry about it, computer. We're fine. I'm more interested in, you know, digesting what the hell this thing is. It's fearful. I kind of got that when it ran away. Okay, cool. Radnecks. Yeah. So.
Travel to the Death Star.
Oh, I will. Give me the GPS coordinates, and I'll be there. I know it's like near the rebels. We'll have to get to freaking like all the rest of the planets out there. They should do that novelty, like give us like access to those things. They just like be able to travel to it. I would be so fucking happy, so happy. But I need to refill my like freaking multi-tool, because that would make that game like so much funner if they just got contracts with people like major Star like Trek shit and major like freaking like Star Wars stuff. It's like, you know, you'd want to play that to kind of get to these like infamous planets in the like the galaxy. But I mean, like, then again, it does state in Star Wars in a galaxy far, far away. You know, so it's like it is in another galaxy. Dragons. Alright, so I'm gonna catalog this weird creature and the other weird creature right behind it and the other one. Oh my gosh, there's like just a smorgasbord of like life going on here. Alright, cool. And look, there's radnecks. Damn it. Thermal protection is always going offline on these crazy planets. Alright, cool. We're saved for a little longer. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop around this corner. There's gonna definitely be some radnecks. There it is. Just, you know, kicking an next to iron, being a dick. Alright, so there's zinc. And there's some more radnecks. Already discovered. No, I didn't discover this guy. Kangaroo Jack, hold up. Alright, cool. 2 portions of this lovely portion. Oh, yeah. Hell yes. Alright, we're staying in this. This is like some crazy ass Sharknado weather right here. Extreme temperature. Look how crazy it looks. This is badass. Sweet. Anyways, let's go get that radnecks over there. We don't have to worry about filling that shield up for a second. Don't worry, computer. It's extreme, so it's okay. Don't worry, computer. Oh, you know what? It's all fun and games until you start a little war, little creature. Oh, okay, it's you. Get back here, you coward. Analyze your ass. He's stalking. He just like stalks his prey, which makes sense because I didn't see that motherfucker at all. He's like came in out of nowhere. And where the hell did this ship go? Like, we're getting lost in this fucking storm. There's titanium. I might need to get titanium in a little bit. Oh, and I just fell. My shields are already like damaged. Okay, so I'm pretty sure, yeah, I got that guy cataloged. Let me see if I can go ahead and just like give these like freaking lovely like plants ones, and then we're gonna book off this planet since I got my fair share on like radnex, and then I need to find some of the more the like the calcium and marine, and hopefully they're on this like freaking grind in the solar system, because that would be really cool. Find more and more of these like weird freaking atlas looking plants like growing every so often. Alright, let's go ahead and top that off. There we go. I love when I come down to a planet and like the sentinels don't even give a shit. It's so hot, they're just like, we can't even operate in that weather. So yeah, anything you want basically you can have, because we're not patrolling it, we don't give a shit. It's like, who would waste that much thammium running around? I would. I would indeed. But you know, that's one thing I like about thammium, is like it gets you where you need to go, because it's like, that's why I say waste. It's like, you know, you're trying to fly to these places unless you have like the upgraded portions of it. I kind of want to wait the storm out just so I can get some extra time inside of here. This storm is ruthless. Oh cool, we can learn in this ruthless ass storm. Watch the word be ruthless. I'm gonna laugh so hard if it's ruthless. Oh, it's today. The word of today is today. Oh, there's some more radnex. So we're gonna continue to ride this out. We'll see what happens. There's so much radnex everywhere. So it should be right around that mountain. And we might as well pick up the zinc while we're at it, because that will help us with later on endeavors for other things. Alright, cool.
Do you still remember random?
Let's see here. Let me refill my charts of holding the heat off real fast. There we go. Oh cool, we outweighted the fucking storm. I love it. You know, Emilio, I really do want to see if they do have a Death Star. Like, is there like a wiki? Because they had a Harambe like page for like freaking like the portion of like, you know, you can actually look at that up and see where it's at. I wonder if like there is someone that created a Star Wars one. But I wonder if it was like trademarked, copyrighted, not allowed. Alright, so let's go ahead and blast off and get off to one of the other rare planets real fast. My suit's still recharging, it's so like I'm burning the fucking seat right now as it like absorbs the heat. Alright, here we are in outer space. At last. So, this is gonna lead me to the planets. Seems like it splits off, so one or two of them go this way.
I'm playing GTA, I'm in a car and the plate says banned.
That's pretty fucking hilarious with like with the situation that you happen to have gotten yourself into there. Some jelly swag. Oh dude, 10, I love it. What's going on, people? Like, I found radnex on this planet, which was a green star. It looks like I've discovered a majority of these planets, like for the most part, so I'm gonna have to try to get to something that I can kind of like shoot over to. But for the new viewers that came in, if you have any questions on like more rare elements, let me know. I'm definitely here to try to help out. So I'm gonna try to get around this planet real fast so we can see, because I'm following the trails right now. You can see the intergalactic highway over here. Kind of come more into view as I kind of pop around this corner. Let's see here. Shit. Who would have knew the curvature of the motherfucking planet would play a big deficit into me seeing shit. Shit is round. It's always funny, like when you hear someone like going off about like, you know, flat world theory. I'm like, I don't know, man. There's like live satellites you can see from NASA. No, man, it's a trick. It's like, I don't know, man. Like seriously. But I mean, everyone's open to their own, you know, subjective point of like, you know, hey, that is like what you can think, but I don't know, for me,
well, I give myself level 500 and 4 billion and I main 4 modded outfits.
Oh, really? That is really cool. So far, I can't damn it, where are these planets that are like not discovered? I've discovered them all. Maybe it's just time to leave to another freaking solar system. I've already discovered that. I've discovered this. I've discovered the one we just came from. I did not know I was that efficient when I was like rolling around. But you know, maybe that is the point. Like, no, okay, I guess let's go ahead and dip out here and make the hostiles chase after us and get into like a bigger open field. Because it'll take them about like 30 seconds to try to get to us, and we can fuck them up after that. Should be popping me out of warp drive like in like the next 3 seconds. Yeah, there we go. Let's make this interesting. Arm the phasers. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and like try to creep up on behind them, and I'm gonna have to pull like a 360 roll real fast.
When I get back online, I'll do a video on all my outfits.
You should. That'd be hella fun. Like, we can like get out like freaking like what's going on with like the modded iron points, because there must be like a lot of cool shit you can have like when you like have your outfits on there, like versus the ones you can actually get that are like part of the game, because like that's when like shit gets like more customizable. All right, cool. Yes, destruction. Oh, what happened? High score? What's that? Pirates dead? Corvex happy? Oh, nothing. They tricked me. They had fake booty. Alright, let me go ahead and refill my shields. Oh, no, iron? Fuck you. Guess what? You just got repurposed. No one cares about you. And I guess I need to do this. That'd be kind of nice. Let's see. This would be also pretty sweet. Now my ship's in tip-top shape. Looks like I need to pay attention to my life support, but my multi-tool's cool. That's totally chill. Alright, carbon, titanium. There we go. Cool. So everything is in balance. So now that I'm up here and I got away from the pirates, seems like we're gonna go ahead and twist around one more time, see if there's any other fucking planets that I haven't discovered. Because I've discovered that one. Definitely think I've discovered this one right here. Yeah, definitely discovered that. And it doesn't seem like I found anything else. But I see like the, you know, party chat coming on. What's going on, new viewers? If you have any questions, definitely chime in. So I'm gonna get out of this nebula. We're gonna look for another green star, because a green star yielded Radnex, which was really, really nice. So let's go ahead and dip a little bit like down the rabbit's trail. We're gonna go ahead and follow the center of the galactic core and find a little bit more area where it's not as congested, where like rare ones can kind of pop in like that. That's just coming into view. That's a beautiful green planet. So let's check it out. Let's see what this like green planet all by itself is worth. And there's like a pink one right out there too. Like, well, the other way. I forget, the camera's fucking inverted. But we can try to get to those two, because I've heard that those have some pretty chill stuff too. So maybe the more higher elements reside in certain elemental points and ships. So it's like maybe blue planets, you know, have like just the Radnex, and they have, you know, Gravitino balls and stuff like that. And that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, I'm trying to see if there's a pattern to it. Like, what do you need to figure out, like, that happens like in succession so many times that you can rule it past just coincidental and more factual. So, because I've proven that with titanium. Titanium is super easy to find. Like, I have no troubles. Like, my inventory on titanium is always full, for as far as the travels go. And then like same thing with Crownite. It's a little bit rarer.
Table, everyone.
Ah shit, yes. Welcome to the round table. Ooh, okay, so we get to.
I've got band time will go slow.
Okay, so this is gonna be kind of cool though, because I need to freaking get into gear and kill some pirates. Okay, this is gonna be bad, because if I don't get there in time, they're gonna blow up that ship. Wow. Alright, fine, I got one on my tail. Alright, let's get there. Yeah, you can't forget to collect the emerald. It's valuable. Alright, so I can't risk hitting these ships because they'll get pissed off. Alright, I can try to snipe this guy as he comes around the corner. He's getting awfully close to the trajectory of, yeah. He's just trying to allure me to make sure that I am the one that they're shooting at. He's like, yes, now we can pillage them. They're good at freaking convolution. Where's Morgan Freeman when you need him to explain something hella complicated? Alright, so we got some other people shooting at us. Let's go ahead and whip around real fast. Go ahead and lock onto these fools. Nice. Okay, that was really something that was dangerous as hell, but I got it. I don't give a shit. Okay, cool. So one more left to go. More than likely. Two. Actually, looks like I was hoping that count would go down again, but it's fine. Alright, he's pretty much donezo and winged. Nice to get his partner in crime. Oh shit! No, 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 no. Hope he doesn't like get all pissed off. He's like, he shot at our fucking pulse drives! Do you know how expensive that is? Oh, uh-oh. I guess, yeah. They didn't like me shooting the pulse drives. Oh. I'm gonna have to recontemplate this really fast and refill my shield. Because shit's about to get really real in a few seconds. Guys, can we call a truce? Truce, is that possible? Oh my gosh. Not on my watch, punks. Seriously, over a damn pulse drive? You guys want to be dicks? I just, like, you know, killed so many pirates. See, this is why sometimes being a good Samaritan with dumb, like, alien races, they just, like, you know, get, like, hella confused. They're like, oh, he was trying to help us. He's not part of the pirates. He's not trying to board our ship. See? Let me see if I can try to get this last pirate out of here. Maybe these other people will realize that I'm trying to help them. Alright, cool. That was the last of the Mohicans. Yeah, they might not, like, if I... There we go. Fucking Gek. Of course it's the Gek.
Welcome to the Death Cult, everyone. Feel free to chant with US.
Well, hell yes. Looks like we escaped. Okay, so let's check out some, like, planetary, like, nebulae, like, inhabitants. So there's our lovely fucking bright-ass star, and here's a transmission tower and what looks like a really good place to, like, freaking just, like, dip down to. So let's check out what's going on. Let's see what is, like, so exciting on this lovely planet, and see what the rarity is. As we just, you know, mopped up the fucking pirates out here. Let's see what's going on. And Amelia's very funny, guys. Like, for most of you guys just kind of popping into this, like, chat, like, that aren't there, because I know that's usually just Amelia and Jelly Swag. They're very vocal, along with some of the other viewers that I have that, like, pop in and they're subscribed to the channel. So, like, I mean, feel free to chat, you know, it's like, you can be a little bit more interfacive. I mean, that's what kind of, like, he's trying to get at. He's like, hey, you know, it's like, join into the chat, because it is kind of a chat party. I really like when he gets a little bit more interfacive. And apparently, I'm trying to test a theory. I'm trying to see if 500 comments ends up breaking the damn system with no trolls. But we'll see what happens. So, I mean, if you guys do have any questions, or if you're just along for the ride, still chill. Just saying. I'm here for you guys and gals if you need it. Alright, so we're coming around this, like, mountain where it comes down to the transmission tower being a lot farther, and I set that up so I can kind of just see the lay of the land and seeing if the transmission tower is even worth it, because the transmission tower is going to be a task. Getting there in general is going to make sure that you go to another beacon point, and that beacon point will finally yield what you need. So it's like there's a two-part process, and right now I'm trying to see what's going on. The sentinels are passive, it's snowy, it's empty, and there's rare. So I'm starting to see maybe there's a difference with that. Maybe that has like a big like indicator. Is like the rare points on the bottom. Maybe it says very rare, which I need to start taking notice to, because that might be like something that like they give you later on. It's like, oh yeah, that was already given to you in the information when you do the climate read. So this game is elaborate, and there is no instruction book
and
for it.
what's even better is that I got the mod menu for free.
Oh really? Hold on, let me destroy this like little fucking bastard real fast. Okay, reload would be nice. Here, point blank, you little bitch.
Just trying to make everyone feel comfortable.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyone need a massage?
He offers digital massages to those that feel a little wound up. So let's go ahead and like get our cargo from a different container open up and like see if this robot will be passive enough to leave us the fuck alone. But there's nothing really that I see like that immediately strikes my eyes of like tantalizing to like want to stay here. So I might move on to the next planet, but I'm seeing if there's a cave entrance somewhere nearby, which may be possible. But no, it doesn't seem like it. So we're gonna go ahead and get back to the ship real quick. I already checked out that drop pod, which was fruitless, unfortunately. I hope one day I'll get something I haven't found, but that does not seem like it's happened for a lot of days in my past of No Man's Sky. But once I can try to find at least like one more like Callium or like another variation of Radnex, then I'm gonna go ahead and leap through a black hole and see if I can get to like other places, because it would be nice to kind of get a better jetpack and shit like that. And I think that was a cave entrance. Land ship. There we go. Good job. Put me in some weird, awkward angle. Yes. Does look like there's a cave entrance right here. Alright, so is there anything inside of here? Like, nope, doesn't seem like there's really anything. Actually, in fact, it's like a dead end and with no material except for just like the plutonium and the carbon. It's a basic cave entrance, but there's another one over there, so I'm just gonna fly over here real quick. I'm probably not gonna make it, so I'm gonna have to reserve the last to do this. I don't break my kneecaps as much. There's a Rosetta Stone up there, but I'm pretty well rounded with the knowledge for the most part, so I don't like run over there like as much as I want to. Like I used to all the time, like run over to those things. Yeah, so I don't see anything that's like super special. Like usually you can kind of see they stick out like a sore thumb inside of caves when they do like just lock them inside of there, and those are usually like the venom sacs and like the vortex cubes that I found. It's nothing like of the rare material with the exclamation points, and those would be like something you scan out and you see instantly. So with not seeing that and having the better scanner on my gun right now, I'm just gonna get out of here before we get too far away from the ship, so we can go to the other planets real quick. So up and away to infinity and beyond. Alright, get back in the low. Alright, so let's go ahead and pierce this atmosphere. Get out of here and freaking like bolt to one of the other planets, which I'm hoping will be a little bit more awesome, because it took me like 3 or 4 planets in the last one in order to find even Radnex. So you just gotta search around, it seems like, in these like green planet systems, and like it seems like just the general standpoint for all the solar systems, it's very like it's counting on you to like be like super just like looking everywhere. Now I'm looking for the trail. Like it's kind of hard to see through all that like fucking mixture of there we go. Okay, there we go. Wrapping around, I don't see anything, and it wraps over there, it goes around. So I'm gonna go ahead and go towards the sun then. Once I get out farther enough, maybe I'll see all the rest of the planets. Who knows, maybe we'll get attacked by pirates and I'll be able to fight back. They never learned their lesson. So I'm just gonna let that chill, just for a good second. Just because I am enjoying like this nice little fucking like paint view right here. It's like a fucking nice sunset. It's pretty chill. It's pretty chill indeed. So I'll give it another 3 or 4 seconds. I'll go ahead and pop out a warp right here. See where that yielded us. So we definitely put that like planet behind us really well, and looks like that opened up the charter system. So there is our space station, and it seems like there are a lot of planetary portions motioning around the sun. So there's one right there, and there's a lot of spaceships that just, fucking sped in. It's like, don't they know the intergalactic speed limit? Damn it. We're gonna keep going over here, keep going towards like what looks like the sun. That seems to be like it's longitude pattern, like right here. It's going across. And that might be it. Maybe it's just like those like big titans are the ones that just kind of play out inside of here. Because if I do it right, yeah, I should come right on here, and then I could keep going right here, and then I'll run into the other planet, hopefully. Yeah, so right now we're going to go ahead and get to this one and see what happens when we get there. Because, like, hopefully they'll have, like, the radnex, the calcium, the marine, these, like, rare elements, which I'm trying to find an algorithm to, which we're all trying to find out there, you know, like, if people are not popping in, like, wondering, you know, where titanium and, you know, cryonite are. Because, I mean, like, aluminum and, like, can be a pain in the ass, and silicon and nickel, I mean, for most return viewers have seen, like, I struggle sometimes to find those, like, more than others, which is kind of a pain in the ass, but, you know, emerald's not that bad. I find it in my neck of the woods, as I get closer to the core, a lot easier, because I'm only about, like, 25,000 light years away from the core, so, like, I am just kind of, like, hosting this for, like, Q&A, and, like, really trying to, like, help out people, like, figure stuff out as I get a little closer, trying to prolong it a little bit, but I'm pretty sure if I, like, put my nose to the grindstone, once I figure out, like, where the, calcium and the marine like are and reside, that I can get there probably really fast. It's not too bad. You just gotta have like the supplies to distribute into your ship as your fucking ship just gets destroyed by black holes. Seriously, like you get fucked up in black holes. It's not freaking fun. But you know, again, for the new viewers that are like you know sitting there at home and you're enjoying this, I do this a majority of the time. And my next one's gonna be The Walking Dead. I started season 1. So I really want to get back into like that and like be able to like stream the rest of it, because I created the character Silent Lee. I thought that was fucking hilarious. He if in all point in times will try to not pick the talkative point, so people will be like, Lee, what's this? If it gives you the way to like not like choose it and just like let it go to time where it doesn't give you this choice where it's like you physically have to choose something, I just let the situation go to the air. So I'm like, yes, it's Silent Lee. So those would be like my next one. So you're more than likely to like subscribe, and if you like the video, you can always hit the like button. But for the most part, we're coming in here, we're going to see what we find as we enter in this atmosphere. What is this planet? Now, this is really barren. Like, looking at it, the soil is pretty red. So I'm going to go ahead and land here in, like, the more, like, flatland, narrow landscape. And I'm going to need to get a little more plutonium, I believe, because my ship is tiny bit, like, full, but it's not too full. I'm going to need to be able to, like, So that's cool. They're relaxed. See? Emilio, somehow your, you know, digital massage made the Sentinels, like, way more chill. Like, thank you for like calming them like fucking like a lion tamer apparently. Because sometimes they can be dicks. And I saw that fucking iron sneak onto my fucking inventory, you little bastard. I hate iron. For most of you new viewers, they like come in like it's one of my most noticeable like freaking elements. It's like a stowaway or a rat on a fucking ship. You're just like, what the fuck are you doing here? Because apparently pirates dealt with that shit all the time. Like just people know, like general 1600s, you'd be on a ship and also there's like a rat and you're just like, oh, it's normal, it's whatever. They're just wharf rats. It's like, no, that's not normal in today's standards. Which is hilarious, because today, like, when I was going to go grab breakfast at, like, Burger King, because I woke up and I was, like, tired, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm just going to drive real fast. And I don't know if this was a Pokemon Go reference joke, or if this was a health standard joke, because me and my friend have talked about this, and for most of you people that have played Pokemon Go, you can chime in and let me know if this is very accurate for you, too. Do you ever notice that when you go to fast food restaurants, or, like, restaurants, or anything that carries food, do you find a shitload more ratas than normal? Like, are they, like, hinting at something? That there's always ratas in your food or some shit like that? They're, like, eating? So it's like someone put on this Burger King stand, they, like, put LOL, Rat City. And I was just like, maybe that was, like, a disgruntled coworker or someone that got fired, and they thought, you know, like, there was a lot of rats. Or maybe there is a lot of rats, but I don't know. I try not to think of that as I ate, like, my breakfast, you know, because obviously that ruins the appetite when you're thinking about, like, freaking, like, vermin that started the Black Plague. And it really wasn't the rat's fault or the mice's fault. It was actually apparently a flea that was on the back of the motherfucking, like, the rodent that came in during the 16th century that killed it. They've actually confirmed that like that flea that carries the bubonic plague like gene is like somewhere in like one of China's great forests or some shit like that. Apparently they have this really cool fucking great forest. But yeah, those fleas are really fucking dangerous and they're carried out through there. So it's like when we were doing our earlier days and we were trading spices and rare shit, you know, and our trades through just like, you know, Earth, like they were, that's how like the bubonic plague kind of started. Because rodents were everywhere, they were near food, so eventually people got bit by the fleas, and, you know, really wasn't the rat's fault. They were just the innocent bystanders that somehow were, like, immune to the shit. Well, I don't know, maybe they weren't immune to it. Maybe there was, like, a mass, like, rat, like, genocide that we don't know of, because, like, the rats don't talk about it. A raticide. It's like the...
I hate Rockstar.
Oh, man. But... let's go ahead and get back to our ship. It doesn't seem like anything is popping into the rarity portions of it, so we're gonna have to try to see if there's one other planet. And then if not, we'll go book it to another solar system before hitting a black hole, because like right now in our warp drive supply, we're not too bad, but we have one more shot before we end up having to go to a black hole regardless and collect like what we need to keep moving on in this galactic space we call No Man's Sky, because trying to find some really cool elements, and so far, you know, green has yielded a lot, so maybe we'll try a pink planet when we go out there, because there's like really like interesting ones out there you can't normally get to. So as long as you use the galactic map getting to there, and like you're just like sitting there and like looking around the ones that are a little bit more thinner, you'll see more of the prominent ones. They kind of stick out like a sore thumb where you're like, oh, okay, those aren't normal. And like before, it used to tell me it's like, oh, you have to need your certain drive to get there, you know, before you upgrade it. But once you upgrade it, then like you're kind of like stuck with the point of trying to figure out, it's like, is this rare? Why is this rare? Good thing I checked that. I was like, wait a minute, it seems like I'm running around in circles as my life support system just gives up on me. So let me not give up on it today. See, life support, we're in sync. It's a cobiotic relationship, you know. Alright, Platinum, I can't say no to you, you big, beautiful red rock. So let's go ahead and keep this party on the fucking flow, as we try to not use our jetpack to kill ourselves, as I use the jetpack. Luckily, we don't have a lot of terrain that's going to be super crazy. And looks like that stuff is down below. It's not above, so I don't have to worry about trying to collect that stuff as I pass by. Or get sidetracked by it, because I always want to collect. Like, damn it, there's always good material everywhere. Oh man, yeah, like for some of the return viewers, like when I was telling you guys and gals last night that like freaking like my city was on lockdown because of like fucking like the gas leak and shit like that. So come to find out, in Vallejo, we end up finding out that yes, there was an oil slick and someone went all snowed in, and I'm like coining that term now. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm not the one that's coining that term. I'm sure someone said this before, but I am trying to make it fresh and utilize it because it came to me and I thought it was hilarious. But I mean, it is kind of common. It's like saying Benedict Arnold for like a traitor. It's like, I guess a whistleblower now would be, you know, a Snowden. So like freaking like someone Snowdened like the fucking like Chevron's like place that like apparently was like, no, nothing's leaking at all. You know, we have these oil reserves underneath the bay, you know, and there's water on top of it, and there's a big oil slick. It wasn't us over the San Pablo Bay. So apparently the Coast Guards, luckily, they tried to search it in the night, and they were just like, oh, we can't find anything because it's dark, but we'll try again in the morning. And then this person, like, kind of, like, whistleblowed, and then they're like, oh, well, that explains everything. So, like, the weird-ass odor right now, it's like, we just got to keep those, like, you know, glass doors open, which sucks, because I want to go Pokemon Go hunting, and I might, maybe, get one of those really cool masks and just, like, run around, like, you know, not have to, like, freaking intake it, because it's not too bad. It's just like kind of like really annoying that you just smell a really bad odor, and I'm pretty sure you'd probably get a headache if you're out there for long terms, but it's not gonna like kill you. It just like, you know, it's like, okay, here we go again. Now Vallejo is even dirtier because now our waters are oil soaked because of this. So it's like we can't blame this one on BP now, you know. It's like, no, it's not a Halliburton fucking like, you know, valve that like ended up breaking, which was a funny thing, you know, at the time. We were just sitting there like, oh, how the fuck? And I mean, I say funny is like fucking like cynical, because like, you know, Halliburton got away with freaking practically like everything, and they were just like, whatever, I don't care. It was BP's fault. Blame Britain. So I'm like looking for my lineup route right now. Should hopefully be there. There we go. But it looks like we may or may not be able to get around that corner, because I'm pretty sure there was one more. Ooh. Really? Alright, I'll take them. Did I spawn like right where they're like spawning out? Sweet, where are they? Bring it, bitches. There, they're right there. Oh yeah, feel the heat. Alright, now that they're all clustered together, it's time to make some damage. Come on, you little punk. Oh shit, okay, titanium. Please save our lives. Okay, cool. They didn't even stand a chance. Cool. Alright, so as we get into the thickest thief portion of like this nebulae, we're a little bit farther away from this planet, which I'm not really seeing anything, but let's go ahead and shoot ourselves towards the sun. That doesn't just break the game for us for a second, because that'll get me past the freaking like a planetary nebulae, so I can actually see where the rest of this freaking trajectory of what's hovering around this damn sun. It's really funny how people back in the day, like early fucking days, that thought like, you know, everything rotated around the Earth. No, everything rotates around the sun. That defies gravity in its own sense. It's invented bends gravity. We see it in a solar eclipse. It's really cool.
Hey.
Hey, how you doing? I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get to this. Oh, okay. What's this? I already discovered that, so since I'm farther out, I'm thinking that might be it for this solar system that's accessible. I don't see anything, unless there's like some kind of moon that's hidden behind there, so let's go ahead and search out another place. This was a debust for as far as like getting what we needed, so, and it did say 2 planets, so we have hit the filibusters of shits and situations.
It's Andrew.
Here. What's going on, Andrew? Let's see here. Where is one of these lovely ass pink planets that I keep hearing of that freaking have like crazy ass cool elements?
What I miss?
Not much. I'm just looking for like Radnex,
Blue Star.
Callium. Yeah, Blue Stars I have noticed have like a lot of cool stuff. So let me check that out real fast, because I might be able to craft a warp drive when I'm down on one of these other planets and just give ourselves one more shot to try to find this stuff.
Trying to find some venom sacs.
I did earlier actually. I freaking got like freaking pwned by some, but I was able to find some. Okay, so now this looks promising. Look at this freaking specimen of the stars. So let's go ahead and discover this and see what's going on, and we'll look for some warp material here, and hey, who knows? Discovery status unknown. No one knows what lies ahead.
Not bull sacks.
Oh yeah, venom sacs. So hopefully it wouldn't take too long. This is actually going to be a really quick drive for as far as like we go in the neighborhood of what we normally jump. So it's like, I really wish they factored that in. It's like, oh, you're only 200 light years, it only takes 2 seconds. Wow, an anomaly. Random. What are you doing here? I wonder if this is like part of some kind of atlas, like past the area. I'm going to scan out just to see. No, it doesn't seem like anything, but here's our 2 planets, and they look interesting as hell. So let's go to the first one. The Fura. Looks like some kind of fucking, like, David... yeah, maybe it's like some Kincaid shit, you know?
So easy to get
Not to
and make
Picasso.
millions. I made 10 million an hour.
Really? What was your secret with 10 million in an hour? Like, for us, or are you talking about, let me see who's chatting in here, because we could be talking GTA again with Jelly Swag making his cash. Oh, you made 10 million in an hour, like, so your side, that's cool. It's a lot of cash. Alright, so far it doesn't seem like we're getting too far for as far as like looking in views. It looks like it's a lot of cave system looking things. And nothing super rare. But I'm looking for like a carbon patch. Let me slow it down and see what renders in for as far as the plant life. It looks like next to nothing.
Venom sacks 40 sacks in my inventory, about 7 runs.
Oh damn, and like those add up. There's like so many freaking like variations of like people that will pay extra money for those. Just like, you know, Vortex Q, same thing. Like, you can find sometimes with like dismantling ships you can stack them, which is pretty cool. Alright, might as well just land here. We'll see what's going on. Let it render in all in its entirety. So, balmy? What the fuck is balmy mean? I'm not familiarized with that word. Alright, let's see here.
Yay,
Nothing.
I
Nothing in the area is carbon. Shit, this sucks. Alright, well I guess we'll go to the other planet. Like, A, it doesn't have anything we need. And it's just a pretty stock-ass planet. So pink planets did not yield anything that were really even spectacular.
Yes, I don't think I need 4 billion.
Oh, but 4 billion would be so nice. It's extra like cash in the bank. Alright, I guess I'll just shoot over here to this nice little colorful like freaking nebulae, and then I'll be able to trajectory shoot myself to the right direction where I need to in order to line up with the second planet here, because there's not a lot of planets here. This is a very low planetary system.
I have 1.3 billion on GTO.
Damn! Just make it rain with fucking finances. That's cool, man. Financial king. Alright, so we're gonna get there. Hopefully we'll get there sooner than I want to. And I'm gonna go ahead and stop because we should be able to line up way better at the length that I gave that distance. Okay, so we discovered that one. I turn off the jet engines and turn them back on as we aim over here, which is still gonna be about a minute. You know, usually the pulse drive will knock out about like half of what's going on, which isn't too bad. I mean, like I've seen worse. I've seen a minute and a half, 2 minutes. But these are just basic like pulse drives. They're not like anything special.
I predict ice weather. LOL, I have 4 by.
Okay, like let's see if the ice weather is like correct, because it does look a little icy. Alright, we can see what happens here.
Billion.
Damn. Jelly swag. Your financial accountant must be Wu-Tang Financial. You see a dirty old man go hubba hubba hubba. Like I always thought that was so fucking hilarious in that David Chappelle skit. It's so funny.
You gained 1 subs yesterday.
Yeah, I noticed that. Like they shot up a lot. Like over the last like 2 days, I've gained a lot actually. By playing this and just kind of rolling around with like the normal viewers that have been bringing in more viewers. So it's like, you know, I really appreciate you guys helping and like this whole point. And everyone getting along works a lot better too sometimes. You know, it's like we all want to just like freaking like chill and chat, and you know, when the Stephen Hawking voice is there, it's like so much funner. When it dies, it's like, damn it, I can't hear anything. I gotta look over constantly. Alright, so let's go ahead and pause. We're going to enter inside of here real fast. As far as seeing if there's any rare elements, we might just like skip it all to its entirety and go hit up one of the last planets, because there's no carbon on these. Like, they're so barren.
Moment of truth.
I know, right? Okay, so the carbon department, we can get warp drives here, that's for sure. So I'm going to land here and take advantage of that while I look at the cave system as well, because we'll see what is, if anything, is rare here. Oh! Okay, I've never seen threatening. And I've never seen this color of, like, a fucking cube. Gravity ball, I'm taking it. Okay, I need to get to the ship now. I need to get to the ship now. They sound so pissed off. Alright, cool. Now that I have a little bit more distance between me and them. No, I'm gonna try to freaking, like, defend myself. That's for sure.
Run.
These robots are going to scare me. This is Robotic Sparta.
LOL.
Alright, I need to get a better shot on this guy, because he's actually beaming down on me for once. He's being hella effective. Damn it, the widespread on this thing is just like so crazy and erratic. So let me get an overhead real fast. He won't be able to lock onto me for a second. Slow down. Alright, let's do this, little punk.
Do the jetpack glitch, grab run, grab run.
Oh yeah, this. A little dance. I think so hella funny. So there's more of this stuff, but I'm really curious why that was a different color than normal. I was hoping you could stack more in that area, but it doesn't look like the case. It just seems like there's just pissed off aliens here.
While on the ground.
Oh, cool. Sweet. Alright, well, let me get to the ship real fast, because it seems like right there, that's probably gold, or emerald, one of the two. And I'm going to go ahead and swoop up this carbon so I can start converting some of the freaking, like, material into the free inklings of warp drive. Because we're going to need that, because we need to go to a blue planet and hope that we can find something, because this has been a fill of, like, just nothing for as far as what I've been looking for, which is rare elements for the new people joining in. Been looking for that, which has not been very well. Besides these gravitrino balls, those are great. You're going to be able to find these from time to time, but they are really threatening right there, so let me get the fuck out of here, because they're going to try to beat me up in a second. And I'm just trying to get to my ship. I don't want to have to kill them if I need to kill them. You know, it's like I got no beef with them because I find titanium nowadays. On the reg, I don't need you.
Hit first, then jetpack.
Oh, okay. So like, kind of like. Oh, kind of cool. Yeah, neato. All right, so they're trying to follow me, but I'm getting towards that ship in the roundabout way. Wanted to try to see if there's any other extra things that were kind of like explorable, but it doesn't seem like this thing kind of just dips down into like a mountainside you don't want to go into. So, before we get lost, let's just roll out. It's so funny when you do it this way. And then just run a little bit. Alright, so let me go ahead and keep running around. We're almost there. The ship is in our sight. I'm surprised I didn't find anything else. This was a total bust. This planet sucked.
If I were you, I'd upgrade my jetpack. To
yeah,
beta.
honestly, that's one thing I've been trying to get, like, as I collect the more rare elements right now. A lot of Radnox, but, like, I need a lot more. So hopefully he doesn't be a dick and start... Yeah, he's gonna be a dick. Let me just get out of here real fast. Fill up my freaking warp drive before he ends up, like, fucking, like, killing me. I can do the warp drive later. For right now, the thrusters are more important. Alright, cool. Up and at him. So, I'm gonna go ahead and pop into the atmosphere real fast, and we're gonna get out of here. It's a bummer. I was hoping there'd be shit here. But since we're up here, let me go ahead and finish to see if I can even craft one piece of antimatter real fast. It might be possible. Might just have enough. That's all I really need at this point in time. But I'm still going to craft this
blue baby
in succession. I know. I'm going to roll to that blue planet. We'll see what we find. Alright, that should be way more than enough. Let's see what happens if I run out of supplies. Doesn't look like it so far. Doing good. Very good. Alright, cool. So, now it goes into the antimatter portion. Oh, hell yes. There we go. Oh, we can even go directly to warp stuff. So, I mean, I can live with that. We can get, like, the Thamium while we're up here. So let's go ahead and get rid of these, because I love keeping my freaking inventory hella clean. It's just so you can keep gathering stuff. It's kind of a bummer when you have to go somewhere and you have no slots to fill them in anywhere, and you're just like, oh, I'm hating life. But hey, you know, at least I can get rid of a few of them, and even the Thamium. The Thamium's going to be to the waste side here in a second. Alright, we'll go ahead and fill this off for as far as what we can do, because plutonium is not necessary. And we'll give this phaser beam, like carbon, and this, so that way, alright, cool. We are sitting hella more comfortable than what we did before. So, with that, let's go ahead and get somewhere new, a blue planet, near the near future, so we can actually get to a beautiful understanding of like this.
You didn't turn in Atlas stones.
Yeah, I know. I still haven't turned those damn Atlas stones in. I regret it.
Best bet is getting more slots soon as possible.
Yeah, well, I'm at 48 already, but I mean, it's...
need to.
Yeah, I know. I need a better like ship. Like that's. Oh, Jamal, dude, I didn't even see you pop onto there. Fucking, what's going on, man? I haven't seen you in a good second. Yeah, the Atlas Stones have been my fucking curse lately. It's been not like freaking like a happy point as I get towards the actual intergalactic course. So maybe the next time I see someone that's offering like a shitload for them, I can just cash in and buy really good shit. Maybe that'll be my reward to say fuck you to the Atlas point. And then all of a sudden I'll find an Atlas station and I'll be like, fuck my life.
Not much, bro. Been busy with work.
I hear you, man. Like, I've been lucky to kind of like stream a little bit on my days off, but like freaking, I can imagine work's always a grind for anyone, you know, that puts their thinking cap on and their running shoes going. Alright, so cool. This is promising. We're already here. We see a few different planets that aren't next to us, so that's going to be fun to like be able to explore later on with that one having a moon and shit. But let's see what we're right next to, which is a lot. We have one over here, which is probably its moon, I'm assuming. Nope, that's just another planet in a general standpoint. So we got this one that's next to us, and do we have any other lunar objects of like fucking the space? Besides the space station, no. Seems like that seems to be it. Well, we'll keep turning as we go back, 'cause maybe we missed something, but I don't think so. But there, oh, look at that. Alright, cool. That's the cool thing I like about it. Once I figured out the lines, like keep twirling around, you'll see everything. But for right now, let's go to this planet I just shot at.
Do I sound like a robot?
You do sound like a robot.
It's because I am one.
Really? Are you a robot? Are you an aware robot? Like an AI robot? Is this like, you know, like some like freaking advanced life form that like Google is like basically promoted? It's the ultimate YouTube bot. Keeps track of everyone. Alright, so this is super barren, but let's land. Let's see what's here as we try to get a little bit more plutonium. Was that cryonite? That looks like cryonite. That might be cryonite. Can't help but say cryonite too many times in a like sentence. It's threatening, floor is rich, abundant. So aluminum so far has been the nice little chunk of it. That looks like iridium, which we'll need. Just with a little extra warp core we need to craft it. It's a little extra. I'm gonna switch over to my GAT real fast. Damn zebra.
My name is Sally. I have come from the future. I am here to save your life. Juice, what time it is? Time for these nuts.
He totally pulled like a Terminator right there. Come with me if you want to live. Alright, so that's a freaking huge fucking stack of freaking like aluminum right there. But I'm gonna take it because I need it all the time anyways. But those robots are really threatening. So I'm gonna get the fuck out of the way. And what do we see down here? It is something that is rare for sure, but not the rare that I'm looking for. So now that I know that that's the rare, we can get back to the ship and off to this threatening planet. So that way we don't end up a robot's meal, because they are ridiculously killer here. So I don't want to become that. Dead or alive. Alright, cool. We're pushing forward.
They need a Morgan Freeman.
Seriously? There should be like a planetary system named after Morgan Freeman. I mean, show of digital hands, how many people would love to visit Morgan Freeman's universe? I would. Let alone a galaxy, let alone a solar system. I mean, I guess this is the Morgan Freeman universe if you really think about it, because he lives with us. He's Morgan Freeman.
This kind of planet I was on to get my souls.
Alright, so this is what's going on. We see this like planet over here. I love how emoticons nowadays literally can say that. So it's like I can actually hear a raised hand. That's like so cool. Andrew, you're setting the curve for the chat. So most of these people that are like 11 like people in here, you know, more than welcome to join in, join the chat. If you have any questions, chime in. Because I'm gonna be getting food soon. So like I won't be on here for too long, but I will be streaming later on tonight as well. Like, cause like I think after I kind of like get a little closer to the core, I'm probably gonna beat this tonight. Like I probably can see myself doing that really quick. Wow, it doesn't even give me a timer to this planet. It's like good luck as you get to this M&M in the very big sky, because it like looks like they're fucking like waters are made out of either rust or chocolate, one of the two. It's either Willy Wonka's like chocolate factory, or it's fucking like the rust factory that you make sure that you had your tetanus shots before you showed up. Otherwise, you're not gonna have a fun time.
We had about 20 max yesterday. GG.
Oh yeah, yeah. And we did cross that threshold. It was like 2022. I was like super stoked. Like we had hella viewers on there. And then like we also got like closer to the 25 mark in the freaking like intergalactic freaking like space. Like, we made a lot of stuff happen yesterday. I even got up to, I think it was like 700 or some shit like that on the comments. That was really cool. That's when the voice cut out. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't hear anything. Alright, so that definitely doesn't look like chocolate. It's radioactive for sure. So there was gold.
This looks promising.
It does. I'm hoping maybe we'll find something pretty rare here. So let's go ahead and land right there next to that, like what looks like some steaming green rock. Radiation everywhere. Okay, so cool. We like first start off minimal. Yes, that's great.
It's pretty.
Titanium. It's radioactive, pretty for sure. All right, so scanning out, I don't see anything, which is kind of depressing. I was kind of hoping we'd find like some kind of like green exclamation point, or at least solid snake hiding behind a bush or something. Which we never find. We never find snake. Oh damn. All right. Well, let's go. Let's go ahead and jump back in the spaceship. Like it seems like it was promising, but let's go ahead and keep searching to make sure that it's super promising. Because I don't want to end up in an area that we can't at least get something super rare. Kind of waste a whole bunch of time. Because like you can basically get the gist of what's on these planets like by like freaking just like jamming around like maybe 3 or 4 minutes inside of them. You know, switch over to the different continents in order to see what's going on for the most part. But like that's where you're gonna get your answers. Like, and cave systems are always yield some cool crazy shit sometimes too. So sometimes you gotta dip down there as well.
Snakes should stay away from bushes. Emoji winking face.
Yeah, Snake has to keep his mind on protocol. Alright, so those are some really, really interesting looking trees. Like, seriously, they look like fucking, like, rose trees. Like, it's pretty crazy. But, let's minimally catalog these dangerous-ass trees for future explorers. Alright, so there's really nothing. I'm just gonna dip in this cave just for a second, just to see if there's anything. See what the other element is. Like, who knows, maybe iridium, which I don't have a lot of. I can actually take iridium. Not just gold. Alright, let's go ahead and boogie out of here then. It was promising, but it, you know, sometimes it just doesn't pan out that way. But we have enough planets on this freaking like solar system that that's really not even a big issue. But there it is. Lost in the forest. And definitely a beautiful freaking like archive of like trees and shit for like this freaking planet, because you know like trees sometimes can be scarce. It's really crazy. They're kind of rare. They're a rare breed, I tell you.
I see you are big now. Don't even bother about gold, lol.
I know, right? I freaking like I'm not even tripping about gold anymore. I'm just like whatever. I'm just trying to look for that rare stuff, that radnex, that calcium, that marine. We'll get there though. Maybe one day like there'll be something that's like past it, like because like Jamal, the way I have it like synced up now, it's like I usually
Maybe
have like a
more in this
Starcade
system.
like inside of here. I'm hoping, yeah, like there's a whole bunch of stuff that I can kind of get, but like you can see I just stock everything inside of here for emergency cases when my warp drives go down. Right, so let's go ahead and see what we haven't discovered. So 2 big ass planets over there. Oh, I didn't get the moon.
Those balls, those sacks.
Alright, so we definitely got the moon that we can roll off to. That's for sure, that like, is like, within our grasps. And that looks like a meteor.
Nice.
Yeah, I was about to say that's like a disformed planet. Like, sorry planet, you didn't make the cut list. Oh, but these are hella close. There's hell of them. Oh my gosh. Alright, so like luckily everything's in a cluster, and if I go over to this moon before I leave this one, it's not going to be too bad, but it's going to be longer for me to get to this one in the long term. So I'm going to go ahead and book it to it since I'm still kind of semi-close, and then I can book it the long way back over there to the other ones and keep hitting them in line to see what I haven't found out. Because sometimes you can find some cool elite stuff on moons, and I'm kind of hoping maybe that might be the mystery. Maybe it's inside of blue planets you find more rare stuff on moons, because I don't explore them enough as I should, and when I do, I find some cool stuff. But we'll find out in 14 seconds, won't we, viewers? What lies on the moon? is it H3, which actually exists on our moon. That's hydrogen and it's more higher element, which is pretty chill. But like, it seems like that might be another intergalactic war for us in the future. The Chinese want it, the Americans want it, Russia wants it, everyone wants it. It's the sought-after material for rocket fuel, because that's basically what it is. It just basically ends up being boiled down to like, H3 is rocket fuel of the future, and well, who cares when you can have something that's like up there that... Chloroform? You mean like, that's the rocket fuel of the future? Or are you saying H3 is also found within inside of chloroform? Because I didn't think that was what's up, and you might actually be right, because I think this one, like the form that they found, was more of a high, compact, dense form of it. It wouldn't be exactly the same stuff if so. But I don't know. Don't quote me. I'm not a scientist. Which is as good as the information that's taught to me from time to time. Alright, so let me go ahead and scan out. We're going to go ahead and land here as we come down here into this little valley, because this looks like a nice way to kind of like scout shit out. See what's going down. Iridium rock off on the horizon. Alright, so extremely nuclear decay. Average sentinels. Nuclear decay?
Than just a regular white guy.
Oh, so the radiation is very extreme, and we have some really cool stuff off on the freaking like radar. So okay, so cool. Moon so far is being very, very chill with us. But let me go ahead and make sure that I fill up on my life support and my thermo suit in order to keep us alive. So this and thallium is what's going to keep us alive as we search for plutonium right now and top off with titanium. So let's roll. Let's do this, guys and gals. So I don't know what that is, but let's hit this Rosetta Stone first. You grab what seems like the plutonium behind it, which is gonna help me fill up my freaking like support later on.
Going to be 30 plus during storms.
Oh really? That's cool. So like really run for the money for survival. Callium! Oh yes! Okay, so blue planets and blue fucking like stars yield a lot of cool possibilities, and since you don't have a lot of crazy people trying to come after me, I can just take as much callium as I need.
Still modding.
Yeah, dude. Okay, I hope you're having fun modding up there, man. But this is fucking cool. So I found callium. Callium around mooners. The big moons in the sky. There's so many of them. Oh my gosh, look at that fucking dwarf animal. I think I would have stepped on that if I had not recognized it. Like I just like something's moving on the ground. It didn't seem right. Some things aren't scannable sometimes. It's like the system's like kind of broken.
Damn son.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Got him locked on. All right, cool. Whatever, rad. Oh god, okay, not whatever. Not whatever. Oh my god, it burns. It burns really bad.
So cute.
Fucking the callium is so destructive. Alright, so let me go ahead and just like really quickly destroy this stuff, get this callium. Hey, get back here, you lucky devil. Alright. So, I'm gonna just keep close to the ship as we kind of chance our fate and running around here. I'm loving it. Nothing at the regular. Do they burrow into the ground? Do they have some kind of like defense mechanism against the stars? Like you can see them, like they're just bowing, like or bellowing out, fucking like smoke.
Remember, the ground is your friend, unless you're dead.
And then you're 6 feet into it. Storm extreme. All right. Well, I totally misjudged that, and my shield's about to drop as my hazardous shield drops. No, it's not, computer. Don't worry. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Wow, that sentinel is just like...
Man, we had some good conversations yesterday.
Oh, I know, for real. We like booked into so many different elemental
Don't
points.
die.
I'm trying not to. Trying to outlast the storm. Oh no, oh no, oh no. There we go. Sweet. Alright, cool. With the other I'm a little bit safer. I'm gonna still head back to the ship. I mean, I can't continuously just run off into one direction and hope I don't end up like somewhere lost.
One day we will meet and do this.
Yeah, if the fucking creator of the freaking game gets his ass into gear, like, realizes that he can freaking like...
real space travel.
Oh yeah, that would be actually really cool. I want to do this. Like, I would be completely flattered if the fucking U.S. government's like, we want you to fly around and utilize our technology to explore the space. I'm like, what? Did you just say what my childhood dreams were? Like to fly around in space? Like, who the fuck doesn't want to do that, right? Alright. So, at least I got some answers. Moons will yield this stuff. And I got like a pretty good take at this stuff. Let's go ahead and look at my inventory real fast. Yeah, I got a lot more calcium here inside of my inventory slot, which if I remember correct... Let's go ahead and see. Installs. Where is it? Increasing these, that's just iridium, that's like normal stuff.
I have a list for
There we
to add
go.
in the game. Space hookers, okay, yay, that's it.
So, Omega is another one that was basically given to me later on as a question, if I remember correct, by Ralph. So that's another one that I'm hoping that we can kind of find around, maybe a Blue Planet too as well. It's like they're just kind of like rare shit that pops in. So, Omega needs to be found. Well, let me go ahead and zip out of here real quick. There we go, we're in space.
Maybe on another.
You mean like other from like Lost? Like fucking with like it was like other. That show's so good. There we go. And there we go. Perfect. Alright, so let's see where these pirates go as I try to line up my next delivery point. So it's going to be right here. So go ahead and kick in our drives and see if they try to follow us. Which they will. They will definitely try to follow us. That's... I was about to say, it's just a matter of time.
So.
Damn, they're doing a damn good job. Yeah, I know critical damage is being taken, computer. Trying to get the shields back online, damn it. Don't nag me, help me. Okay. Okay, there we go. Whew, I can breathe a little lightly. So, what we were doing before pirates decided to be dicks was getting to that planet. So let me use this titanium. I guess I'll use iron eventually. Give those a little top off and we're good to go besides my life support, which I always neglect. Okay, yes, I know the pirates are defeated. So, let's go ahead and check out our planetary portions of what we have discovered. There's that. There's a big ass meteor. There is that, which we've already discovered, which is the
Bigger
one.
ships give more health. Mine has 8 health.
Dude, really, that's pretty cool. Like, because there are a lot of cool different ship designs I've noticed as I kind of come across the galaxy. And like its control points, but some can be deceiving. Some of these small ships like seem like they can actually get like pretty up there for as far as like defense. Alright, it's only 1 minute and 44 seconds, and then we can get to the moon that's next to it as well. But I think that might be it for the solar system. And since I found a majority of what I've noticed is like the rare element, it is blue. Blue, 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 blue. You can get those and you are pretty good to go. So, hopefully we can find some Omegan in this, because that would be like really badass in order to give Ralph some advice to where to go. So I want to figure it out too. That way, just in case I want to craft my like elite ass like rocket pack, I can. And eventually we'll get to the star system and maybe sell off our Atlas keys. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Alright. Only a minute away. I know, right? So far, but so rare it might hold. It's like maybe that's what they did to fuck with people. They're like, you know, if the real rare shit, it's on the shit on the very fringe of these solar systems and the very outskirts.
When I'm on PC I will have dem mods.
Those mods make the difference, that's for sure. Plus it would be kind of cool, you can make your ship like just jump to shit hella quick. You can probably crazily craft some like warp drive tech that would like be there in like a blink of a second. If they don't have that, they should have that. That'd be fucking amazing. Man, I think we're gonna run out of fuel. Might as well top off the tank then. So it seems like almost like every tank, if it's full, it's about like almost 2 minutes or so. It's like what it gives you, like a running time, if not maybe 3 minutes, depending on how you're using it. Which I don't know, they like the laws which apply to pulse drives.
Then I need a new TV or monitor.
Oh shit! I totally just like punched the fucking mic. Oh, that planet is coming in really interesting colors. I see a lot of red and a lot of green. Like a moving atmosphere around it, so like, there's some promising points of what's going on here. This big ass rock. What will
Mine's
be?
3 minutes.
Really? Okay, cool. That's good to know. Because I was always kind of curious, like, what was the maximum portion of what's going on inside of there.
That's mic abuse.
I know it is mic abuse. One of these days, Lewis, pip pop straight to the moon. That's where we're going. The moon next after this. Iridium, aluminum, a lot of aluminum. Alright, here we go. Let's land here.
Emoji crying face.
Okay, so warm, limited, devote. Ah, okay, yeah, because there's a lot of cool shit here. Oh, look, Venom's X. Sweet, I pissed them off.
Yummy.
Oh, hell yes.
Yes.
Alright, so let's go ahead and get the last of these before I sell out. Alright, let's catalog this as for being shot because that's interesting. He's a herbivore. He's pissed off because he eats venom sacs. Shit. Shield's down. That's not good. Exosuit. 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 Alright. Shield's just charged. I just need to get the fuck out of here. You win this round, robots. I got what I needed.
Warhead's huge.
Sweet, I was able to rob them blind.
6.86.
Alright, so that should, you know, get a nice little point of market the next solar system we pop into. Because the cool thing is we only have one more place to check out. And hopefully Omegan will be on it.
No.
Alright, so there is...
Don't give up.
Let's see here. Oh, have we discovered this or not? Come on there. Assuming since this is a space station we have. There we go. The moon is undiscovered though. One of the moons that are on the other side that I didn't even see. But I'm looking for this moon's moon. Since we're over here. Somewhere here on the horizon. There it is. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there's only just that one. I think I got that one right there. Yeah, screw off, Thamium. Alright, let's see if I can just kind of go to this place so I can back up to see what's going on. Wait till about like a minute and it has passed down to like 59 seconds or something like that, and then we'll kind of see where we go from there. Alright, that's about good enough for me.
You need. I'll be back.
Alright, man.
Sacks.
So I'm just gonna head off to that moon. That seems like good enough for me. That's a good way to end it. At least for the journey of that stuff.
Find a trading station on the Palant. By the way.
Alright, Chili Swag, I'll see you later. And yeah, I'll look for a trading station because I do need to sell some stuff. Like, so hopefully on this moon you'll have something.
The more money you have, the bigger ships you will find.
Oh really? So it's dependent on the currency you're carrying right there. That's kind of clever. Little bastards. Come on, fuel tank, you can make it. Well, let me see something real fast while I harvest some Thamium. There's no Thamium around us. What? Barely any. I have to actually fly to these things? Jeez, what does a space yard come down to? I have to do things. This game developer has totally screwed everything up. So you should have like some big ass magnet. Just like completely just like pulls.
Just stay near those venom sacs.
Oh yeah. Alright, cool. So let's go ahead and say top off our pulse drive, which we just did. And now we can go back to the moons.
Work on your jetpack game.
Yeah, I definitely do need to. That's discovered. Let's go around the corner because there was. I guess that's it. There's just this moon we haven't discovered. Another moon we already discovered past that. One way farther over there. So I took off from there to there, went to that moon, bounced over here, and bounced right back here. And that's going to put us at our exploration of the solar system. Oh, damn it. I hit the I don't think we can make it button. Oh, when will they give up? When will they give up?
Also your pull-out game. R.I.P. Qual Walker said.
Yeah, hey Josie, I agree. Poor Paul Walker. Like, but, you know, shit happens. Like, they blame the tire company, but I mean, like, so many things could have happened. They could have, like, prevented it, but, like, he was a really nice guy from what I hear. Like, everyone says he was, like, a really cool actor and, like, just, like, hella chill, down to earth. I mean, I never really saw him on anything past, like, Too Fast, Too Furious, like, days. Except for, like, I think he was in a few other things, but, like, Usually his fame came from Too Fast. I think I got them all. There we go. Yeah, I did. Sweet. Now can I finally go to this fucking moon? Is that possible? No interruptions, game. Jeez. Longest 30 seconds of my life.
I've seen 7 other movies other than Fast Furious.
Really, what other movies was he in? Like, cause I know it was a Blue Sea or something like that he was in for a second. And then, I knew, like, I think that's about it. That I know of, at least. Oh, you're saying you've only seen 7 other movies besides, like, Too Fast, Too Furious? It's like, man, there's a whole culture of movies out there for you to enjoy, so.
Deep Ocean.
Ah, okay, cool. So that's what it was. Alright, let's see here. Scan out, and I'm gonna land right as we come around here. Let's see what we find.
I like The Matrix.
Brother. Desolate.
No, I
Sentinel's
mean
passive.
as in a couple.
Oh my gosh, seriously, like the freaking like animal instantly just tried to fucking boss up on me. I got out of the he was like, oh my gosh, we have a visitor, I need to say hi. You're lucky there's plutonium for me to harvest bug.
Kiss.
Alright, let's see here. I need to jump inside of something that isn't going to try to kill me. Motherfucker. He's back again. Motherfucker. Dunzo. That's what you are, sir. Dunzo.
K.
Yeah, that's right. That bug never stood a chance. Now the freaking like Sentinel's trying to blame it on me. I didn't do shit. Okay, so we definitely don't have anything rare here, so let's get back to the ship. It was kind of a bust. Hella bust. See, no, there's another one of these fuckers. They're everywhere.
Wanna that?
Oh my gosh, look at this little bastard trying to come up and boss up on me. Say hello to my little friend. Yes, excellent. That guy was beastly. Fucking did not give up. Alright, there we go. Alright, so that's cool. That is what we needed to explore. Inside of a blue solar system. Crazy rare elements. Hopefully Omegan we'll find
Hey daddy, emoji winking face.
Oh, I see someone new. Is inside of here. Keem Gamer, what's going on, bro?
Oh yeah, wink.
But like freaking like you guys have any questions like about the game pertaining about like like rare nebulae that I can try to answer like because I'm gonna search for a black hole now. But if you have any questions, definitely chime in. Like I'm gonna see like what our path is a little bit quicker.
Terminator 2 is very good film, really.
Yeah, I agree. Hasta la vista, famous line. Freaking and like that's when Arnold was really great as like where he was like his whole career was really taking off. I mean, he made some really crazy movies, especially when Danny DeVito was in the mix, which is super funny.
What's up, man? I have the game.
What's going on, man? Where are you in the game? You far in this universe?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, Andrew.
I like Rihanna.
Schwarzenegger, come on. Rihanna, okay, that's cool.
I've already started.
Oh, really? So you're in the very beginning then? Like, do you have any questions in general, like, of, like, how to get some stuff? Because, like, it's really fucking complicated in the beginning, and I had some really great viewers to kind of give me some, like, tidbits of information, which is, you know, always don't get attached to your ship. Always want to try to flop that as much as you can. Like, even though right now I have 24, I'm very attached to my ship, and I shouldn't be. You know, I need to get better. But at the same time, when you're getting out there, you're going to be looking for, when you get the warp drives, you're going to need, like, a lot of material. So see if I can, like, let it go into, like, auto material. So gold, emerald, copper, and aluminum are going to be your best friends. So, like, at first, you're not going to be able to take on pirates, which they tend to have these materials a lot. This is going to be disappearing in a second as you go through the warp wall.
Toast?
I love French toast. It's delicious. In fact, actually, that's making me very hungry, viewer. I might actually log off in the next 15 to 20 minutes now because I'm like super fucking hungry. But I love French toast, especially Belgian waffles. Those are really great. But crepes, those are fucking amazing too as well. But
I have already been through 2 black holes. Baines versus Rihanna. Best ass. Best boo. He'll make you some.
Well, that's a very interesting question, Josie. I don't know. Like, I'm very curious where, like, all the viewers weigh in. Where do you guys weigh in on that? Like, since, like,
Blue
Josie has
waffle.
proposed. Oh shit! It, like, went back in. So now it'll show me what I get fucking destroyed. All right, let's see what happens here. What broke? Come on, give me the damage report. So we went a damn well far down the rabbit
Nasty
hole.
Andrew.
Oh
Rihanna.
yes. Oh cool. That was like way more painless than I thought it was gonna be. Fuck yes. Alright, let's go to another place. So now we're at 23. We're gonna be even closer as we get down this rabbit hole. If anyone read, you know, Alice in Wonderland or had reference to that, you would know that. Down now, the rabbit hole is a play on words. It's like Through the Looking Glass and all the other ones.
Want me to say Kim Kardashian?
Wait, what?
Kiss Andrew, you nasty.
Alright, so we're gonna get there pretty quick. Once we get there, we'll just go directly through, like, the actual portal. Because it really doesn't matter at this point in time. I'm going to fix stuff and I have the supplies for it, so I should be fine, just in case shit goes awry. That's why I keep my stockade of shit inside my ship. I want it to be something I don't have. I'm hoping that won't end up happening, that we end up having the material that we don't need directly, just being the material that we do need at this point in time. Scarlett Johansson?
It's Yo by Jelly. Be right
Jelly's back.
Gonna take a shower.
Later. Alright, cool. So let's get to this black hole real fast.
Good, you stank. Kiss Jelly.
That's so hilarious. Just surfing the intergalactic sea. So hopefully by this we'll be at least like 21. And they took light years relatively to the core, which is good. That means we're about relatively really close.
WTF. Carly Cornrows is my mom's name. I'm Yo Mom Brew. You have yeast infection. What's 9 plus 10?
19? Alright,
This
cool.
sound.
Let's see here. So it was one of our
19.
warps. So That's not bad. I did sell my freaking reactors, but this is a great time that we can get to an actual space station and sell off some shit really quick. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop over here. Wait, how'd you come up with 21? It was 19. Don't worry, it's 9 plus 10. It's easy. You had it right the first time. Don't second guess yourself. Hey, and you know, if you do like the Stream Team Gamer, you can always subscribe or hit that like button if you're gonna be back. Because I don't know when I'll be back on later on, and at least it'll pop on and be like, hey, I'm back in live streaming.
Right now is a good time with the new version. Is better to be the first half of the best of the world. Has a quick question for.
That would be Jelly Swag is talking at this moment right now in the chat.
His GF.
Wait, what? Jelly Swag has a GF? Is she's like being so polite? If so.
Girl to have yeast infection from heat.
Wow, that's some crazy shit right there. You should go see a doctor about that.
Yo, question about it is not the only mohair fucking you. Lol, just kidding. Dope gun.
Thank you. I got that from like a monolith. It's hella easy. Thinking about my journey. See what happens with this dude. Maybe he gets all pissed off.
Spanish. Tu puta madre viva los marancos Sevilla.
Olay. Alright. Doesn't seem like there's really anything super special. Oh, apparently it doesn't know at. What's going on, Dave?
El stupida puto.
That is so fucking hilarious.
Jaja.
Jaja. Oh, damn it, I was hoping I could just get the person for the dynamic resonator. Fine, I guess I'll go back up here. I heard it, I was just like, oh, it'd be faster just to roll over here real quick.
Zombies are so many things. I do it again. I have a great way of the day before I get a follow back on my way home and sleep all night to the read very good Spanish.
No, I understand a little bit of it, but it's funny to hear it sound like in a high-pitched, like British-looking voice. And the zombies, yeah, you always want to be prepared for zombies. Like, you know, I don't want to be attacked. That'd be a bad thing. All right, so let's grab these two. It's gonna be ours. Go ahead and fix this. We're gonna need this iron for once in its lifetime. Actually, being fucking iron. What's your idea?
Lol elbow 3 play brew.
That is so funny. It's like the elite. Like you flip it upside down. He's Jelly. He's just a single lad. Oh, we don't have barely any iron at all. But let me go ahead and check out these people. I got what I needed to fix my dynamic resonator.
Justin Bieber is gay.
Oh, that's so funny. Friggin' poor Justin.
When you leave, don't end the stream. Save it and get back in your ship. Then just fly around a beautiful planet till you get back.
You know, I would, but like at that same time, I like my system to cool down after a while. Sometimes it overheats. It's that's one of the other reasons why I kind of want to get a PlayStation Pro.
Good luck with the same thing to say. I have a great day today and night with the same thing as the only thing that would have to go back in. He don't have AGF cause he gay with pink sock.
Pink sock? What the? Oh, okay, there was like two different people calling. I was like, what the hell? I don't know like what his orientation is and what he likes, but I mean I know he's a little bastard. He fucking pisses in fucking like janitors like fucking like buckets. He's a bastard. But you know, I guess he writes good music somehow. I don't know. I personally, I'm not a big fan of Justin Bieber. I call him Bieber. He's like a beaver. He builds dams and shit. Just an annoying little fucker. So that's kind of cool. I wish I had a little bit more cash for that. But I'm not here for selling shit. And my ship would be nice to sell to him, but I wouldn't be here.
Nabra.
Brah. That's so funny. It sounds like a hella like freaking like South Park, kind of like a Californian impersonator. What's up, brah? That's PC principal sounding.
Mariano Rejoy S. Hilipalas Viva Pablo Iglesias.
Huh.
I think Pez talking about another famous pretty boy YouTuber. Who is Justice Beaver? New episode.
New episode of what? South Park? What'd you find a new episode of? Damn it, he's the only fucking ship in stock?
Be right back.
Oh, Dave, Justin Bieber's like some kind of singer in America. Sorry, he's a Canadian, but he's like famous in
But
America.
the only thing that would have to be the first half of the day before I get to the point of view is the only one who thinks he has been. Yeah, new season.
Yeah, I love the new season. That's cool. If there's a new episode, that means I can eat some food and like watch that in a second. Alright, screw it. I'm just gonna go over here and sell it to the freaking bank vendor. Like, there's no one here coming to this ship. Sometimes the space stations are broken like that. You get either one or like it doesn't come in at all, and you're just like, fuck my life. This is not fucking cool.
Drug deal.
No, what you're saying that they're doing a drug deal, like the people outside, like the space station. That's why they're not in there. It's like just a bad part of the neighborhood, and the galactic portion. Like you don't want to go over there. They heads with the space station. That people get shot. As people get like freaking robbed. All right, very nice, very nice. Fine, you can have this. I don't care about it. You can have this. And you can have that. $3 million club? Almost. But that also clears out a shitload inside of our inventory. It's pretty nice in here. So let me go ahead and send this over. And this.
Very fun to use it for a bit more of the year of high quality of life, and the other hand is the only one that is the only thing that would age.
What are you talking about, Jelly Swag? You're like being so fucking random right now. Alright, cool. Oh shit, now a fucking new spaceship shows up. Alright, let's get to space. At least we get like a free way of getting out there. Oh, it's just the damn voice.
Sorry
now I can see
for
like.
my bad English.
Oh no, it's fine.
That's
It's
some
fine.
Mary Jane night. Nah, chill out with my life and the rest of the year, and I don't think that the only thing that I can be the first half of the year of high Q.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Like this voice sometimes it doesn't catch up. It like cuts you off in like your comments, Jelly Swag. Because now I'm like reading a little bit more of what like you're actually saying. It kind of makes sense. Just joking. It makes sense. Quality of the first, but it's still kind of random a little bit. But everyone's being a hell of a little random.
How does speaker works?
How does speakers work? You mean like a speaker in general? It pushes sound out of it? Those kind of speakers, you mean? Are you talking about like a speaker, like a person that would speak?
It's text to speech on the PS4.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly how it is. It's just like end up coming through the interface. But after 500 comments, it kind of like fucks up. You have to go into the broadcast settings, go into the audio settings, and in the audio settings will have that, and you can translate like a lot. It's like almost like Google Translate, but you can set like a different low pitched voice. Oh, cool, that's perfect. Just amount of time. Let's get there.
You are pretty close to core.
Yeah, I am, Jamal. I'm getting there. I'll be there anytime soon, hopefully. Let's see how far we can get on this. Alright, so my drive is already healed. Oh no, but I want it to be a surprise. It's probably not a big a surprise though. From what everyone keeps telling me, it's kind of BS. Yeah, exactly. That's what I keep hearing. It's like it's not that big of a deal. Alright, something's gonna break once we get through this wormhole. But we're hopefully gonna be under 20 grand, that's what I'm hoping. That'd be tight. But I waited so long to get here, and it's like, feels like we have so little left. But it's cool. It's been a fun ride for as far as like No Man's Sky. It's been in this gaming portion of it. So I've thoroughly enjoyed this, like looking at like so many videos.
You get the updates. It's like starting over again.
Oh, that's kind of morbid.
I have 2 cats and 1 dogs.
Nice, under 19.
I am bad man. I want head. 0 tolerance, and the other users have a great way for me either question post have become more zombie version. Good one, LOL.
Oh my gosh, that's so fucking great.
LOL, they killed it.
Alright, let's go ahead and keep zooming in. We're definitely getting way closer. There we go. Let's see how far we got right here with this one. A little bit farther. Perfect, right here.
Yo mama killed it.
Damn it. I have no warp fucking fuel. Why? Why? Alright, I guess we're going down here and getting some supplies real fast. Because I don't want to come back to it and not have supplies to keep going. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Jose. Or as you're saying that my life is like the shit.
Hey, you need some fucking fuel.
Yes, I do.
But by both bout yoga pro fudge ka Sunday go back GHJHI cug love you head goop cause me boop brownie noob boing. Be right back for real.
Alright dude, I'll see you in a bit. Hit subscribe though, I'll be gone probably by the time you get back though. Jelly swag, now you're just getting super random. You're getting swiggy with it. Alright, where the hell is that motherfucking Iridium rock? I see copper on this desert-like planet.
Hey Emilio.
Alright, there we go. Perfect. What's up, Emilio? Aggressive. They don't play around in these parts.
Sup?
Oh, that hella sounded like the freaking Disturbed guy's voice. It's like, sup! Get down with the sickness.
He was the best of the day. I will never get tired and hungry, but I'm still not the same time as the only thing that would have been the same.
Oh my gosh, okay, so I think I got enough here now. We just need to find zinc, and there's something rare around this corner. That's right, try to follow me now, you stupid ass creature. Wait, are those Atlas stones? No. There's gravity balls. I was about to say, if those were Atlas stones, that would have been so funny. And they just grow naturally on planets. People just sell them for millions. There's zinc. Perfect. I almost have everything I need.
Scarlet Dante love me. Please as God, kill me.
Alright, let me see here real fast. Let's go ahead and... Now we just need carbon, and that's right in front of me. Alright, so we need 5. So we need to destroy a little bit more of these like carbon-based materials. Which aren't too hard, I just gotta look for nooks now. And I get away from these robots because they're gonna be all mad, they're very aggressive. Whoa, that thing is like a chupacabra.
God strikes down Jose.
Holy shit, that stuff is crazy looking. There's more zinc over there, and looks like as long as I go over this way I can double back. It doesn't matter, computer, it's just freezing. Besides, technology works better in cold.
Be careful what I mean, you Dave have to go back, and I have a great day for that next, and I don't think that I can be the best thing to say.
Anyway, so like we're gonna go ahead and get some carbon up here, and we're gonna basically be able to craft the remaining portions of what's going on with the warp drive. So that should get us like where we need to go a little bit closer to the actual physical point of what's going on, as Jelly Swag just continues to stream randomness. Come on, man, random words. Don't pretend you know what you heard. Damn, that thing like did like a little dig dance. He's just like chill. Look at him. He's all happy. Waggy tail. We call him Chompalomp. Chompalomp indeed.
Hey Macarena.
He's a freaking like actual like monster that's able to basically get where he needs to. Now the pearls themselves are not actually freaking going to be able to like freaking like be of some actual like freaking points of like interest, because you know you're not actually gonna get those too much. You're gonna end up getting down to the points where it's like, you know, you do get them, but you don't get them that commonly. So it's like, I'm not too worried by them. I'm still gonna try to catalog what's going on for as far as what's going on with these actually animals. Because those are going to be pretty fun to find. Like, those are, like, pretty chill. Like, you can get a lot of trophies as far as you're going with that. And, like, you can do the same thing with the plantology portions of it. So as long as you're keeping up to date with figuring out the actual physical point of the actual, like, points of seeing those, you actually do get to enjoy them for as far as what's going on. But, like, you know, for me, I really enjoy, like, what's going on when you actually, like, get to get those rare elements when you're rolling up. So, like, you know, that I was kind of hoping would be rad next. And then I rolled up and it wasn't. But, you know, it's like, you know, you live and learn, and, you know, and then you get the gravity balls, and you get the freaking, like, you know, freaking venom sacks, you get, like, freaking, like, you know, vortex cubes, all these fun things that you actually need in order to actually physically fund, like, what's up. So it's, you know, pretty chill. I really do enjoy what's going on for, like, the most part, like, when you actually do get down to the blue planets. But this is where I'm near an exiting point of a black hole, where shit was a little broken, and I was trying to repair stuff, so... That's going to be like the main point of like where you can kind of get stuff. So like for this, I just need like iron, which is not that big of an issue. And then this is an northern one of an issue.
But like freaking like to get wood. What the fuck did I just say?
Randomness, and you know, age is just merely a number. It's how you feel. You know, I feel young, so I am young. But I mean, everyone's entitled to their own opinion.
Be back 5 minutes.
Okay, cool. I might be gone though, Jelly Swag, even though with your randomness.
LOL.
And Emilio, that would be so funny if you could travel to like Jesus. There's like some holy ground. Watch there be a fucking war over it though. They're like, we saw it first.
Very fast and furious. I am from Sevilla, Spain, Europe. Travel to the Godhead.
Oh really? You're from Europe? That's
no,
cool.
Don't go.
Well, I got to. I am hungry. I'm just trying to get my warp drive lined up, and maybe we'll do like 2 or 3 jumps and break some shit in the process, and I'll come back to fix some stuff.
Or travel to Underworld.
Underworld? You mean with the lichens and shit? Oh, and there, I guess there's vampires too. But there's shame involved with vampires. Alright, let's go ahead and see if we can go ahead and bring these back on once we get our iron, which is our last meal ticket before we leave here. But right now, it's crafting these. So, let's go ahead and flip that over. Flip that over.
Remember to fly in your ship while you're gone.
Oh, no, I'm not going to do that, Andrew. No, I'm sorry. Anyways, let's go ahead and search out for some, like, thammium, which I'll need in order to convert some stuff. And keep grabbing some zinc along the way as well. So I'm not going to grab, like, the actual pearls, just because, like, that's going to, like, freaking, like, alert, like, what aggressive people are still on this planet. But it looks like there's some plutonium over there.
Hello is Hola, bye is adios, fuck you is KT Joden.
Really? I don't know.
Jumps off the cliff, damn it, it's time to die now.
That little bastard. I guess it's time to kill that rock. Don't do it, robot. Don't make my day. Alright, you wanna make my day? I'll make your day. There you go, you little bitch. Holy shit, look, thank goodness I recharged one of
Spanish
them.
English translate.
Hell yes. Alright. So luckily I was able to, like, freaking get out of that unscathed, but I'm gonna be pretty dead in a second if I don't fill up unnecessary portions.
Random person who is the best way to the Jinhai Jelly.
I thought you were going away for a while, Jelly. Why are you being so random and, like,
Hey
weird?
Jose si bienvenidos a la mesa.
Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and continue to go ahead and, like, fill up what I need as far as this, because I have enough titanium to not care about it too much. Same thing with the zinc. I can repurpose that in a second, and then kind of grab that. Alright, cool. Now we need plutonium. Oh yay, it just gave me, like, a little tiny rock. Like, you need more than that, but we're just gonna give you this because you need to explore more. But there's some more near the Rosetta Stones.
How
I
long
see some
will
other.
you be gone?
That's a good question. Depends on if I want a chance going out and, like, doing a Pokemon run for a second, but I think I'm gonna decline against it and probably just eat. So I probably will be gone for, like, I don't know, maybe an hour or so. So I want to try to beat this tonight. I really do. Plus, it gives me a chance to charge everything.
Boobs is tetas, ass is culo, pussy is kono, nigger is nigrada.
Oh, come on, man. The last one, geez. That's like, if you're from Spain, you should have some social tolerance. You need the last one. The last one was alright, but you didn't have to put the N-word in that one, man. That's the one thing I kind of, like, gets a sour
This
taste
is
in.
true.
You know, it's like, I mean, I'm streaming and I'll tolerate, like, you know, Jelly Swag going, like, a little bit cray-cray with, like, randomness and not really forming any kind of sentence at all, you know, and I'll tolerate, like, you know, like Andrew being kind of, like, you know, interesting troll at time, and he's kind of cool, but, like, freaking, like, you know, the N-word thing, like, that's something I'm not cool with. So if you're not cool to play with that, I'm gonna have to ask you to, like, get out. Like, but I mean, I don't want to alienate you at the same time, you know. It's like I'm not trying to be like, you know, get out type stuff. So if you can play by it, it's fine. Just kind of lay off the N-word type thing. I don't want to spark, like, a racial war.
Funny.
It really is, because I
Sorry,
mean,
bra.
yeah, but that wasn't directed for you directly, Jelly Swag. I know you can be random, it's all good, but, like, Jose C, you're the one I'm directing, like, my, I guess my little politically correct rant towards. But it's I just don't want to, like, come off the wrong way. That's not what I'm about, and that's not what I'm trying to get this stream about, so. Just saying, like, I mean, like, I've had some playful jokes in the past, trust me. There was a guy named Old Man that was getting a little cray-cray with that, too, and, you know, it's just like, as long as we can all have fun, and I know that would piss off America. Everyone hates, like, what's going on with the whole racial tension, so I try to stick my nose out of it. Like, I don't even try to deal with it too much. I mean, I have my opinion, definitely, but I don't try to make it, like, my whole day type situation. But that's it. We're gonna go back to the game here. I'm still looking for certain materials. Looks like I'm still gonna need to find like a little bit more plutonium, which I see around this ridge, and I'm gonna pick up the zinc as I get to it.
Barack Obama is the best president.
Oh, you know, I want to say yes, and I voted for him twice. But you know, he has done some stuff that I was kind of like a little iffy about, like in that kind of situation. But what president doesn't do that? You know, he did a good job with like bringing in our like Dow system and like the freaking like the normal way of the stock market and stabilizing it. Yes. You know, and like he has tolerated a lot of things, but like the whole contingency with like the internet, apparently he's trying to like sell out the internet because the internet was the U.S. Like we invented that. That's our thing.
Nigger means a disadvantaged person in society. Not a black person. AS is commonly associated with the word.
Yeah, but like I mean, I get it. We can evolve the word, and you can put an A in front of it, but it's still gonna have that standpoint, and that's what I'm getting at. It's like, you know, it's like for the people that don't understand the way that Webster and other words can change. It's like they view in and they're just like, oh, okay, that's a sour taste, and that's what I mean by that. It's just, you know, it's like I don't want someone that just doesn't have the vast knowledge. It's just like, for instance, did you know in the English language there is a word called niggardly? Now, I never use it because obviously people will get very pissed off, like because obviously it's like calling someone like, let me put it in layman's terms, or let me reiterate it. You know, people get pissed off.
So the work is weakened.
And like freaking that word, all that means is frugal. That's all that word means, is when a person is frugal. But if you say that out loud, someone will be like, what'd you say? You know what I mean? So it's like, I totally get what you're throwing down, Emilio. You know, it's like words do change. And I'm a firm believer of if it's the emphasis that's put behind it. It's like, I can tell you like, hey dude, shut the fuck up. But if I'm like, shut the fuck up, you know, like there's way more difference. And then like the points of like the way you attack it, you know, the aggression that's behind it and the meaning that's behind it with the message. So it's like, I totally get both sides. But I just try to keep it chill for the most part, because it's like I never know if all of a sudden someone's gonna log and be like, what the fuck, are you serious? And it's like they don't get it, you know. But let me go ahead and see if I can craft some stuff where this fucking monster ends up right on our tail, which is the fucking robot. Yep. Alright, we gotta go. Alright, I gotta get my freaking like sign of hazardous material back onto non-vacant. And I gotta kill this fucking robot.
In Spain, it's illegal of black presidents, only whites and men politicians.
Well, and see that's kind of like where like we see that stuff still happening in the world, you know, and like that's like the whole point of like where a lot of like situations happen. I mean, look what happened to Egypt, and like, you know, that whole like, you know, like point of where they were throwing over stuff here and there, and like, you know, like it is acceptable.
And they say Trump is racist.
Yeah, they say that, you know what I mean? And like a lot of things get, you know, thrown up in the air, and like that's when all the dirty laundry come out, so to speak.
We shouldn't have to censor ourselves because others are ignorant of linguistics.
You know, and Emilio, I can definitely dig that, you know, but like for me, I just like I'd much rather just not deal with it, you know what I mean? But I totally see the point. It's just like, you know, we do have that freedom of speech, you know what I mean? Where it's like we can very easily, it's like we shouldn't have to, but so many people take it the wrong way, you know what I mean? Like it's more of the average that the common folks will get very pissed off, rather than, you know, the more educated folks who are just like, okay, well, there wasn't the meaning behind that, you know? So I'm just trying to protect myself for future endeavors, that's all. I hope you can dig that. Alright, so let me go ahead and flop over this really quick and then fuck up this stupid ass like robot. What is your major malfunction, little guy? Alright, so we're headed back to the ship now. I think I have everything I need. Just need thallium and then we're good to go. But I need to definitely.
The women only works in the kitchens. Just wondering, are you going to make some French toast?
No, that would be really nice though. I'm probably gonna go grab something like to eat this fast, so I can kind of relax. And I did hear earlier in the stream, I believe, what was it? King Gamer, if I remember correct, if you did mention this, because I know there's a lot of people in this stream kind of jumping in and chiming in. Said there's a new South Park episode, so I might watch that. That would be pretty cool to watch if it's out. Like I would absolutely dig it, because hopefully they uploaded it to the stream network. So if they did, I'll definitely check it out. But we'll see what happens. Damn, okay, so before I was looking for plutonium all over, now I can just see like a plentiful resource of it,
Well,
like right
I
around the
got
corner.
5 or 6 hours.
Oh, cool, man. It's like I want to take these, but then they're gonna get so pissed off, and I've been like so reserved because they were so aggressive anyways. It's like all of a sudden they're gonna send out the ATSD, and I'm gonna be fucked. There is copper. Just poking out right around that mountain.
I understand, you're saying someone in the chat might be quick to impulse instead of understanding.
Exactly. You know, and like I understand, Amelia, where you're coming from. It's just like kind of the whole conversation last night where it's just like some people don't like caps, some people do like caps.
No pleases, I want fuck a bit black man.
Well, you can definitely do that if you want to. Jose, like in America, we're totally accepting with that too.
That's nice to know, bro.
Yeah, for me, I'm all about women of all cultures and all sizes. Preferably a nice little brunette, blue eyes, cute smile. But that's just me, my flavor. Alright, so I hopefully should have just enough to boot this in. Yes, I do. Do I have enough iron? Because I don't want to leave without fixing these before we go to that black hole after this. Because I'm going to get one more jump and then I'm going to leave after that. So let me get some iron so we can just fix these so it's less of a chance of like my warp just shitting out on us when we get out of the other side of this.
And you want to build an audience so conflict might hinder that momentum.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and like I don't want someone to get a sour taste and think that like, you know, it's like when I'm not really about it or you're not really about like, you know, what's going on, because it's like we're not emphasizing racism, you know, it's like you're just utilizing like a word for what it is. It's like the same thing in Spanish, like how like the color black is completely sounds very racist.
That's why you need educated moderators unlike Golden last night.
Well, you know, and that was unfortunate it happened like that. I mean, because both of you guys are pretty cool individuals. I mean, Golden has his really awesome aspects, but like at the same time,
deserves a large crowd thought.
It's like, you know, I don't want like people to start arguing and like and this become like kind of like an angry type thing, you know, or the same thing where someone comes up and then it becomes a racist type thing. It's just like I want to like, you know, fun shit, like we're questioning life and like figuring out questions and journeying along and just like commenting on games and like, you know, just like having a fun time being nerds, you know, like I want that. That's what I want like my channel to be known as, you know. I don't want like the riff-raff, even like politics, and that's sometimes how politics can get a little hairy, you know, like where it's like even that can kind of be like dancing on thin waters because you never know if someone's like, you know, radical right or radical left, you know. So it's like I do appreciate you being very understanding about this topic, Emilio, like because I know last night, like definitely, and nothing against Bonnie, because you know who knows if he's watching this later on, like as like you know I upload stuff.
He
just
you know,
it's like,
seemed like quite a dictator last night. I was just emphasizing myself.
Yeah, and I think it might have been a joke gone a little wrong because, you know, he kind of offered to be the moderator and, like, right now I'm just doing everything by myself, you know, and, like, I really don't need it. Like, I think he just kind of maybe a joke gone a little too wrong because he didn't like caps or something like that. And I'm like, personally, caps don't bother me at all, you know, because it's just like I just look, it's, like, easier for me to read really quick. And I understand your intentions, you know, because it's like when you're reading down, it's like...
You're doing a great job evading them.
Alright, cool. These little holy shit, I did not notice there was so many of them behind me. Okay, let me actually replenish my fucking weapon charge before I get rickety wrecked. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening. Alright, holy shit. Finally my bolt caster is up to par. Oh, are you fucking serious? I completed that charge that fast. Okay, this is gonna be a photo finish, that's for sure.
LOL like the Grand Theft Auto police.
Yeah, exactly, motherfuckers. I got a 5-star on their Richter scale, and they're like, get him! Get him!
What time is it in your city? In Spain, 5 a.m.
Oh, right now it's 8:06 for me. It's very early in my day still, like at 8:06 p.m. So I still have a time. Like I don't need to be in bed until like maybe midnight my time. So I still got like a good amount of hours to play with before I need to start considering sleeping for the day, which is cool though because I have one day that I go back to work to go help my fellow co-workers and colleagues,
the whole time,
and then I have the weekend off besides a wedding and a rehearsal dinner that I get to go to, which I'm very excited about. Get to see my best friend get married with a woman he
And
loves.
all of a sudden he decides to complain at the last second. 9:06 here.
Yeah, you know, and that's why I kind of like I don't know if you noticed, Emilio, I kind of stuck around a little longer than what I wanted to, because like I wanted to get some rest, you know, and it was already like 4 in the morning for me, and then I saw both of you guys kind of like arguing, and I was like, come on, man, let's be chill, and you know, and I think maybe it was just, you know, really late misunderstanding type thing. I hope that can kind of boil over where later on like Bonnie comes back and you guys are cool.
Do you love me?
I love all human beings. So, yes, I guess you would fall into that category of being human, unless you're an alien, and then I don't trust you. Are you Gek? Alright, I need to get out of here. This little fucker's gonna set off. Damn it! Fuck! Get to the ship. Get to the chopper!
I understand. I was just trying to be democratic about IT. Mutual understanding and all.
Yeah,
Good
exactly.
answer.
You know, and like, I saw that, you know, I saw that you were definitely giving a little bit, and like, you know, it's like, things did get heated, but I'm hoping things can pan out, you know, so, I mean, you're a good individual. I'm sure it will come down to a peaceful resolution to that, so it's like, I'm not really worried about it too much, like, there will be resolution and clarity in the future, as anything is. Like, I've always been a big philosopher of telling people, it's like, you know, if you give it time, it'll be fine. Like, honestly, time heals all wounds, and that is something to be said that holds its gravity, you know. So let's like destroy some fucking thammium, because those wounds can't be healed because they'll be inside of my warp drive. Well, I guess they're mended
I
and
let IT
repurposed.
go. I just don't want him banning me for no reason.
Well, I mean, that's not even really a big issue, because, like, honestly, like, I mean, like, Bonnie definitely is, like, freaking, like, you know, trying to do that, but I'm not paying him, and I'm not a funded person on YouTube. Like, I'm doing this for the fun portion of it. I mean, like, if something crazy happens where all of a sudden, like, some, you know, sponsorship type thing hit in from, like, some corporation where I'm getting it from a AAA, then, yeah, I'm gonna take their fucking money. But if it comes down to a point where it's just, like, a sponsor ad, you know, then yeah, that I can get them that. But like for like you guys, I wouldn't even really worry about too much, honestly, because like, you know, it's like he doesn't have any way of banning you guys. Honestly, if anything, I would have to be the one because I have the power of it. So it's like, I wouldn't worry. Everything's like a really neutral market, and like, you know, I just like he just wanted to really be the moderator. Like he was really wanting to. I think he really digs the streams. So it's like, you know, I can dig that. You know, he has a lot of passion for my stream, and you know, like it's okay. You know, like his heart's in the right place. You know. I think just things got misunderstood, so don't worry about it, Emilio. You're still cool in my book. You're not at any risk of getting banned. Like, any of you guys aren't at risk of getting banned. Like, tell you what, if I was going to ban anyone, no offense, Jelly Swag, but it would probably be you. You're that special to me as a troll. But I don't, because, you know, like, I don't try to discriminate too much. And you guys can be all wacky-tacky, but we're all on this wacky-tacky drive together, so it's chill. Don't worry about it. But let's fix up some warp drives, which I'm needing to do anyway. So thammium is already there, but my antimatter is going to be the next portion of it, which I hope I have enough iridium to go around for this. I might not, maybe. I picked up a shitload of zinc, so I should be good. It's only going to be iridium that's going to run out if I don't have enough, which I think I do.
Flushed face.
Oh shit, shit! Pirates, how the motherfucker, everything's trying to kill me in this. See, and this is why I can't leave it to fly around, Andrew. Do you understand that I would come back to my ship broken into a scientific fucking quote of it telling me, like, you died and Stephen Hawking wants to tell you something valuable about material. Alright, I really need to get these little punks. There we go.
Translate, airs Hilipalas, subnormals, Tonto YPO.
Hell yes.
Emoji face with tears of joy. Emoji face with tears of joy. Emoji face with tears of joy. Yes, father.
Alright, we almost got this person. He's on the run. Alright, just run down that beat.
Towards the ground.
There we go. Destruction in seconds. Every time I craft warp drive material, they just like love to come out of nowhere. The cuts. They're just like, hey, what's going on? I saw you were crafting something. Oh, so I did run out of zinc. How did I run out of zinc? Dear gosh, great Scots. Alright, never mind. Let's get back to Thamium and its reuse and repurpose into warp drive. And let's fill up our tank and get out of here. So surprising enough, I'm gonna say we're gonna go one like black hole. Now, if nothing breaks in that black hole that is a warp drive efficiency, I will go another one, just so we can get a little farther. I'm getting closer to the galactic core because I want to go ahead and like really put ourselves in a good standing, and then also gives us 2 more jumps and maybe some shit we need to fix when I get back. But let's see here. How far is that? That's too close. That's probably just perfect. The porridge is just right in this, and I was right. Getting the hang of this whole like intergalactic spacing and distance, it's like reading a map. Eventually you just kind of figure out like exactly how far you've gone and what you've like ended up like seeing. It all comes into play. Let's see here. Hopefully break orbit and it should just be like right there. It's like big jack ass fucking black hole. It's like roar. Hear me control frickin' destruction. Cause, I mean, black holes, I mean, like, I can imagine there's just, like, a colossal amount of sound that's, like, frickin', like, there. There's, like, frickin' completely just destruction in, like, audio form. Alright, let's see here. Oh, you mean, like, flying around, like, on the ground. Yeah, I got you. That's possible, but I mean, what if the pirates decide to, like, they said he's been circling for the last hour. I don't think anyone's in. He must be asleep. Let's go get him. So hopefully it's not anything warp related.
So a black hole's a black girls.
Wait, how did you draw that conclusion, Andrew? Whoa, did you guys all see that, like, freaking, like, asteroid just, like, phase into market? It was like, hey, you just, like, completely phased in. You could have died, but you didn't. That fucker. Oh, fuck. Means we need nickel.
I watched porn.
Let's let this. Oh, okay, that's a porn hub type thing. I reference through there. I got you. Oh, happy days. Isn't that cool? You ask, and sometimes it's just like the universe is like, oh yeah.
That's Earth.
Send copper back. Well, that planet kind of looks like Earth a little bit. Tiny bit. Actually, not anymore.
NN.
Okay, let me see here. Alright, cool. I still need a little more nickel. Oh my gosh, seriously, pirates? Fine, I guess I'll just whittle down this fucking nickel as they come into place.
Atlas Station would be nice.
Yeah, seriously. I would be very happy if I found an Atlas station. Oh, this is gonna be a photo finish for sure.
In Spanish, we have en jajaja.
Oh my gosh. Look at this crazy ass shit that's happening right now. What's going on, new viewers?
IT would be quite amusing if UFOs were added.
Yeah, that would actually be hell of amusing. Like little flying saucers. Alright, so those pirates are done. They back off. Let me collect their shit, because maybe they have the nickel that I seek. Because that's another way to really quickly like be able to replenish your stockade, is just like take what their booty was, their treasure. Right there, there we go. Be careful, sometimes you can miss it in space.
Area 5-1.
Nothing found,
Hey,
damn it!
do you want some tips for subscribers?
Yeah, like, hold on, let me get to the space station, because that's where it's going to save. Okay, cool, I got a shitload of their material. Nothing wasn't really that much lost. This freaking game, like, totally loves to, like, slow you down once you get towards the space station, which is hella funny. You don't hit it. There we go. More people are allowed to subscribe. Yeah, sure. You're more than welcome. 13 people that are here. If you like this stream, you're more than welcome to subscribe to my channel. Or if you're on the, oh, sorry, I had to take a deep breath.
Stream
Eddie yawned at the
more
same
games
time.
and make videos. It's easy.
Oh, sorry. Shit. But freaking like totally, I can edit that out if I have made some videos like adjustments. But freaking like you guys are more than welcome to. I know the PSN network has the follow button time now, so that's pretty cool. All right, so let's go ahead and sell off, and we're gone. So pretty much I have.
George Bush's terrorist.
Damn, that's harsh. Poor George. I guess that's it. We're almost at the $3 million club.
I was thinking last night of what IT would be like to become a robot. So was your mom.
Alright, once I get inside of here, it should pretty much like save, I'm assuming. So this is where we're gonna end it, folks. For most people that jumped in, at the tail end, like, I'm sorry, I had to like go grab some food, but I'll be back later on. So if you guys like, subscribe, smash that like button. And for the most people that have like been here in the beginning, like, I appreciate it. You guys are always great freaking like portions to like be here and like, chat with for the most part. So I will see you guys on the flip side, for as far as what's going on, and I'll catch you guys later, and gals later.